that statement earlier about how straightforward women usually end up with a beta male, and it wasn't a diss. It was just essentially when you have a strong-minded woman, a beta male is more deferrable. Doesn't mean he's weak. Doesn't mean he ain't gonna whoop another dude's ass. It just means that he's more deferable to a more stronger-minded person, and it's more natural fit. Because if a woman's coming to court a man, most alpha dudes would be like, oh shit, she know what she wants, but he probably won't end up with her in a relationship because two alphas clash, and it's going to have arguments. You're going to have tug and pull, and it takes a special bond with two alphas to really maneuver through a relationship, let alone a marriage, which is essentially what I do. That's what's going on.
No, I just wanted to tap in right there because I think that's what you were talking about when I said I liked it, your comment. You know, when I told you, I said that's what made me come on the panel, is because you said that it's crazy. Excuse me. Because you said that it was crazy. You said that it was crazy. You said that most of the time, straightforward women end up with beta males, and it's because, like you was just saying right now, alphas clash. And I wanted you to expound on that because that's where I agreed with you.
Yeah, because being an alpha and a beta is all subjective. So I'm really just giving my point of view of what I see an alpha and a beta male is, or an alpha or beta woman. When you have two alpha-minded people, you're so used to once you get to the point of actually meeting each other and deciding to be in a relationship, you're so used to getting essentially what you want because you are so headstrong and fat, and really stubborn to not a fault, but you're just headstrong on getting what you want is what drives you, is what makes you an alpha. So when you end up with somebody who has the same mindset, now if both of y'all love each other so unconditionally that y'all can take ego aside, that's what make power couples. But we're all human. Ego is going to clash at some point over something. And if y'all don't have that type of bond where it's unconditional love, y'all gonna have more arguments than y'all have peace. And that's what causes those relationships to fail. Is because y'all argue more than y'all have peace, and you're just like, it's not worth it anymore. Because y'all don't even have that type of unconditional love. Y'all just love each other enough to try it.
Well said, man.
Well said. Got anything you'd like to add, Rashida?
Well, I'm a type of female. I don't like to argue, and I tell a male in the beginning of the relationship, I don't like to argue. I'm a chill person and everything, but I do, protect myself. I gotta protect myself, right? And if a man start arguing with me about some damn bullshit, then my thrill is gonna be gone because I don't like arguing. It turns me off. When a man try to argue me about some dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather for a man to sit down and talk to me and debate with me about some stuff, but not, arguing. We fighting and he calling me names and stuff like that. No, I'm not playing it. So when you start arguing with me and the communication get distorted, I just don't want to be with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't communicate. Because some men, y'all don't know how to communicate with women and stuff. Some of y'all men are very stubborn, you know what I'm saying? And your stubbornness will get in your way. Some of y'all are really horny and stuff. And, and
then, she the one to speak.
What's wrong? What's wrong with that? Now, that second point you made, what's wrong with that?
Okay, my ex-fiance. Okay, I had sex with this man 5 times a day, 7 days a week. But this man will sit here and still cheat on me because he fucking horny.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. He had a cheating problem.
He had a cheating problem.
Yeah.
He couldn't deal with, life situations because, okay, you can't get with a woman and don't work. You can't expect for a woman to sit there. You can't sit there and yeah, he's a sex thing.
He had a problem.
He have a bigger problem than me.
Yeah, he had a problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's right there. That's not really the norm. You know, he was kind of like what was that guy that was, hey man, mute your mic, bro. If you don't mind. Mute your mic. He had a problem, the same problem. That guy that was married to Halle Berry, Eric Bonet.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
problem.
he was a sex fiend. They would have sex 5 or 6 times a day, and he would still go out there and have sex with other women. That's a sex fiend.
So yeah, so sometimes it depends on the person. Like what I'm looking for in a man is for us to be equally yoked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing that you have to look at when you get in your partner, so the thrill won't be gone. Me myself, I learned, doing this journey of being celibate, I started learning more and more about myself and what I want out of a man. You see what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Maggie? But if a man doesn't align with me and agree with what I want, I'm gone anyway.
But at the same time, Rashida, y'all both gotta align and agree with each other.
But if
Yeah,
if I tell him what I want and he don't agree with me, I'm not wasting my time. I'm 45 years old. I don't
I'm
have that much time to waste.
gonna ask you this
I
question.
agree.
Okay.
You're making
I'm
some
gonna,
good points.
I'm gonna,
100%, Rashid. You're making a very, very good point.
let me
Most
ask you this
people,
question.
most strong women feel the same way that you feel, Rashida. You're making good points. Seriously, you're being very transparent about this. I just want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
But the thing is, what if he tell you what he looking for and you don't agree with it?
I'm out. Why would I waste my time on a man and I tell him I want triple X sex? When I tell him I want triple X sex, I want him to get his face wet. I want to ride it. I want sex all the damn time and everything. If he tell me that I don't do no, I don't go down on you. Okay, fine. Peace out.
But what I'm saying is, what if he tell you what he expect of you, and you don't agree with what he expect of you?
So why would I be with him if we don't agree? Why would we get into a relationship and we don't agree?
But you get a relationship, you in a relationship.
I'm not wasting my time. I'm not
But
wasting my time, D-True.
so
Why would I
so
waste my time on a man we don't agree on anything?
okay, I'm putting it another way. Stop me if I'm wrong, Dr. Maggie. Stop me if I'm wrong. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, yeah, if people don't agree on y'all in a relationship, you're not gonna agree on everything. But you got to come to a compromise. If you're not willing to compromise, that relationship is not gonna work. Am I right,
Okay,
Dr. Maggie?
if we get down to it, one thing I started doing with men, right? What do you expect out of me? When I asked that guy from he wanted me to meet his mama from Cairo, he told me he would like to have 5 kids. I'm not gonna produce no 5 kids. I'm sorry. I peace out. You know what I'm saying? He want kids. And when he told me he wanted kids, he had a smile on his face like he loved kids. He came from a big family. His mother has 12 kids and got 40 grandkids. So why would I get with a man and I'm telling him I'm not gonna have any kids? I'm not gonna produce no damn child. So why would I get with him?
I understand that part. But if you say you're in a relationship and both of y'all talking whatever, and y'all both know what to expect of each other, and all of a sudden y'all come to a point that he disagree with whatever and you disagree with whatever, will you be willing to compromise?
Compromise, like, give me an example of D-True.
Anything. It could be anything because you don't know what's going to happen in a relationship. You
When
see what
I
I'm saying?
when I start off in a relationship, I sit down with the man and ask him, "What are your expectations of me as as a man? What are your expectations from me? What do you like?" He has the chance to sit here and lay everything out on the table with me. Now, if he come up and I expect and I'm doing his expectation that all of a sudden he changed those expectations, then and I don't agree with him, you sandbag me. because you didn't tell me everything that you want in a relationship. And I told you everything that's what's going to go on with me and what I'm expected out of you. That's not being fair. You holding secrets.
I think with you, it's different than some other females that is from your point of view. That's they look at things a whole lot different. Some females hold a little something back. Some males hold a little something back.
Why
But you
hold
come,
something back? You trying to get with this person. You potentially get married to this person. So why are you holding bones in your closet?
yeah.
And then I'm gonna find out about it later. That's not fair.
No, it's not. It's just like we can ask a question. Why do a female move in with a male, or a male in with a female? See, it kind of like you got a girlfriend that doing wifely duties, or you got a husband that doing husband duties at boyfriend prices. No incentive there. You know what I'm saying? No incentive.
So where you going at with this, D-Truth?
Everybody got to be open about
Okay,
everything.
so I'm being open in the first beginning of the relationship. I'm telling you what I expect out of you as a man. And if you divert that, you sandbag me, you lie to me, and you holding bones in your closet, they're gonna turn me off, and thrill is gonna be gone because I feel sandbagged.
Hmm.
And that's facts. I mean, and that's for both sides. Like and this is why dating is important. Like when people be like, oh, we dating and we together, and all y'all really doing is fucking. Y'all on the phone, y'all talk, but y'all fucking. Y'all really not really bonding, y'all just fucking. Like, just say y'all fucking. Like, dating is actually laying out what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
The opposite, parlaying that in the same degree, and y'all figured out whether or not this is even worth doing. Stop wasting both of y'all motherfucking time.
There you go.
And then move the fuck on, find somebody else, and then maybe you'll latch with the right person. There's too many people feeling like it's too many people on this planet for motherfuckers to be like it ain't enough for y'all out there. That's bullshit. You got to change your pattern, change who you go with, because it may not be your traditional cup of tea. He may be a little avert. You don't want to go completely off, completely left.
Yeah.
But a little slight shift in the lane could probably keep you from running into a fucking wall.
Yeah, you're right.
Facts,
yeah.
but yeah, because if I sit down with a man and I tell him all my bones in my closet and everything, what he's gonna expect out of me, what he gonna expect out of my family and stuff, and he hold information about himself and he got bones in the closet while we together, and all of a sudden a bone come out. And I'm going to look at him sideways because I was being true and honest to him about me and what I expect out of him. He the one putting a mask on and not being his true self. So I don't want anybody who's not being their true self.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like this right here. If I don't care, guy, girl, or male, female, if a relationship starts off with sex and it's just based off of sex, that's not going to work. That's not. It might work, but then again, it's not going to work.
I think most relationships starts off with sex because we all like animals, If you're hot, you're hot. You know what I'm saying? So it's all most relationships starts off with sex. But even when I have sex with a guy, I tell him what I expect out of him. I tell him what I expect out of him. Why not? I'm being honest.
Yep.
I think yeah, that's I mean, I love sex, but the woman that ended up being my soulmate, which is the one I'm with now, we started off as best friends. I don't know if anyone up here can really. We started off as best friends. Then the sex came later. The sex was incredible. Don't get me wrong. The sex was incredible. But to add that friendship element to it.
What you say, Dr. Maggie?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I second that motion. I went through the same thing. Me and my wife went
Ex-
to high
ex-
school together. We went to prom
mhm.
together, but we went as friends. We weren't dating or anything at that. And now, hey,
Hey, I think you put that in the comment that y'all was y'all were friends in middle school and your
oh yeah. When I moved
yeah.
out, when I moved out there, yeah,
So
started out better than.
yeah, but that's I think starting off as friends is it will be a whole lot better than starting off with yeah. Who doesn't like sex? Who doesn't? But
Mhm.
I think starting off as friends had more weight to it than starting off your relationship with sex. See what I'm saying?
It depends on the person, D Truth. Like I had my friend, they started out at six, you know what I'm saying? They met in the sex chat, you know what I'm saying? But they happily married 20 years later. It doesn't
Hey,
it depends on it depends on people on how they vibe together and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? But it also takes, you know what I'm saying, you have to be equally yoked with a person. If I'm not equally yoked with a person, see the deal is with me, I get with men and we are not equally yoked. When I say equally yoked, like in religion, we're not equally yoked in money wise, business wise, and stuff like that. We're not equally yoked in morals and stuff like that. So yes, it's gonna clash. And
but
then
there is an 80-20 rule though. There's an 80-20 rule. You're not gonna find that man that's perfect, that fits you perfect. There's an 80-20 rule. It's gonna be 80 perfect, and there's gonna be 20% of things that you don't like or you don't approve of that man.
I understand
And
that, but you know what I'm saying? That's when I sit down and tell a man, hey, this is what I like and this is what I don't like and all that type of stuff. And if he agrees with that, because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.
Mhm.
I'm a type of woman, I like to wander off and do things alone. I might want to go to a park and go get a sandwich and eat at the park and feed the damn ducks. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I might want to
Yeah.
go to Dinosaur Valley and go hiking by myself and just take pictures. He have to sit down and understand and agree with it.
Hey, I got a question for Dr. Maggie. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, shoot.
Hey, you know what's the trip? Like Rashida is like both of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Both of my girls. Like one of them is like 23 and the other one is 22. And they talk like she does. And I just find that amazing, man. I think that more women, I mean, young females and older females in this generation think like Miss Rashida. Do you agree with that?
I think a good sect do. Unfortunately, I do feel like there are a lot of. I mean, there's bad apples in each gender. I'm not saying that it's just women that has a certain sect that just aren't the sharpest tool in the sheds. If you know, but having the mentality of being honest with not just the person that you're dealing with or in everyday life, but honest with yourself to be comfortable to be honest with other people is a mindset that most women are starting to adopt. Uh, Generally, our African American sisters, they are adopting like I am what I am. I'm going to present who I am, and if you don't gel with my gel, then that's fine. I'm going to move on. But a lot of guys now, just me being unbiased, a lot of guys now are, they'll try to be like water, but they're masking, in a way, like, they're more so to go along to get along because hell, we got to court the women. Shit. It's more single dudes out here, probably. I don't know the statistics are, but it's probably more single dudes out here than women. As far as like being
Most of them,
single.
most of them are single because they want to be, or they don't want to deal with the riffraff or the how can I put it nicely?
They don't want to
The
deal with
the drama that goes along with
yeah.
with a relationship. So they figure, okay, well, I'll just date around. I'll just date, or they'll just find that one female that they'll just be. You know, you got a lot of young people nowadays. They're like the female and the male. They'll be like, okay, all right, we're gonna cut, but it ain't gonna be no strings attached. But we're gonna be smashing buddies. That's it. No strings attached. You do what you want to do, but we just gonna smash. And
But
you know,
not but being a married man as well, Armando.
mhm,
I know you know, because I was that
mhm,
guy too. We both were
mhm,
that guy. I'm pretty sure every last guy was that guy where you can
mhm.
see other people's relationships, and there's a third person. You like, I really don't want to deal with that shit. You argue every day. You can't do shit. You can't do nothing. Like, man, I'd rather do what the hell I want to do. Like, why even bother with the drama? But you and like most dudes that get married, you get to a certain point where you just like, all right, I understand exactly what it was I was avoiding. Like, it necessarily wasn't the drama. It was I wasn't more mature enough to deal with someone else's shit and maturely
Exactly.
handle it.
Yep.
Exactly. You're
That's
absolutely
it.
right. That's it.
Like, once you reach that plateau, you be like, man, single life boring. Single life suck. Man, this shit is
Mhm.
retarded. Man, I need to have somebody I can just talk with and do the little things with, and then it become easy at that point.
Yeah,
Those were some of the most boring times of my life, being single. I'm serious, man. I love being married. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like I mean, I feel sorry for people that are single. You
don't
guys
feel
don't know
sorry
what
for
you're
me.
missing.
Don't feel sorry
No,
for me.
no, brother. It wasn't directed at you. I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general from the stories that I hear from single people, from the stories that I hear, and especially on Facebook. Maybe you know a lot of people on Facebook, they put their business out there.
Oh yeah.
From what I'm seeing, man, from the drama that a lot of single people have to go through, man. Listen, I'm content. I'll take a little, a little arguing here and there with my wife or whatever, or hearing her mouth every now and then, man. But just to know someone is there when I get sick, or if I'm feeling down, or like when my father passed away, she was there. Just being surrounded by love, and waking up next to someone that that's in love with you, and that they're in it for the long haul for you. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. I'm sorry. There's nothing like it.
Oh yeah.
I have to agree with you, man. I have to agree with that. That's facts. That's fine.
Oh yeah. I mean, like you said, when most people putting their business out on Facebook, it's all about perception. It's like YouTube, like anything on social media. You want to perceive that you just having the most fun, you just happy, you just kicking, like, but nah, you got them nights where you at home, you alone, and you just like, damn, I ain't got nothing. I call it
Yes,
Drake.
sir.
I call it draking. Like, you be draking at night. You just be sitting there, you got slow jams on, you just sad in the motherfucker in the bed. Like, god damn, man, my boy ain't going to hang out with me tonight because he got a girlfriend and shit. Everybody got girls with me. Like, everybody had that moment. You just like, fuck it, I want to feel that.
Because I used to be like that when I was single. I used to be like that with my cousins. My older cousins, man, shoot, they were all married. They all had a girlfriend or were engaged, and I was there single. Saturday night, they were going out with their women, and shoot, I was at home. I had to make phone calls, just. And sometimes the female that you could call, it would be that time of month, and then you just at home, watching Good Times reruns, or you know what I'm saying, watching DVDs and shit.
I mean, you know what time it is. When it hit midnight, you start scrolling up the Cinemax. You're like, well, not that time now.
but like back in the younger days, yeah, you're like, man, he can't go out, she can't go out. But as you get older, we as older people, we tend to not to go out that much because it ain't like it used to be. But we like go out every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? It just, I guess I'm putting myself in this shoe since I'm single. It's kind of like you don't got comfortable for who you are right now, but yet you still longing for that companionship. You feel what I'm saying? So, like you told me, Mano, hey, when she comes, she gonna come. You just got to be patient. I'm being patient. Guess what? I ain't rushing nothing.
Yeah, because when you rush and when you go out there trying to rush and trying to turn something that's not is into something, you end up with the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on both ends, male and female. You gotta take your time and build on the relationship. I like this comment Tim made. People don't take their time no more. No wonder the relationships don't last. That's a true statement.
Mm-hmm.
That's a true statement. You know, you got to take time to get to know a person. Can't just jump into something. You got to actually take time and get to know a person.
I definitely agree with that. I like the direct approach, though. You know, Rashida, I like the approach that you have. You know, I kind of encourage it.
Yeah, I like that. I mean,
I
I
do
I
love
too.
the
love your
direct
approach,
approach.
Rashida. I mean,
No, no,
I mean,
no.
that's what I teach
Hold
my
up, brother.
kids.
Hold up, brother. Hold up. Let me rephrase it. I like the direct approach. Okay, I like the direct approach. Every man loves a strong sister that knows what she wants, when she wants it, how she wants it.
Mm-hmm.
What brother does not like that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But my point is, if I plan to make her my wife one day and I want to have something with her in the future, okay, I want to get to know her and I want her to get to know me. I want us to first become friends, best friends, because when you take a woman as your wife, okay, she comes first in your life. Well, it's God, then your wife. Okay. And that woman is not only your wife, she is your best friend. She is the one person that if you have anything on your mind and you may not want to talk about it with it, she is the first person that you should be able to go to and sit down and talk to. If it get to a point where you cannot talk to your wife and say things to your wife that you can't say to other people, then that is another sign that the thrill is gone.
Well
Yep.
said.
That woman should be the person, the one person on this planet that you can go to and confide in about your dreams, your goals, your fears, what's upsetting you. That's the one person, man, that when you talk to her and she listens to you and she speaks, that's the one person that should be able to calm you down when you're upset about something and make you feel better just with her words. That's wife material.
Yeah, you're right
That's all
about
I.
that. You're right about that. And the thing is, from a man point of view, that some men do not do when a woman, you see the look on her face that she down, whatever. Sit down. You got to sit down and talk to her. Find out what's wrong. Go do something special for her. You know what I'm saying? That's that's the thing that some men do not do. You feel what I'm saying? They don't do that. And you do something special to her, make us feel special. Like I said, if he stopped telling you I love you every day, stop texting and calling you, see how your day going, or because I know some men do this, and I know I did in my relationship. I ran the bath water, gave a massage, rub the feet. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I had dinner with her. I don't care how long I work and how tired I am, because I know she would do that for me. You see what I'm saying? So us men got to get some men's got to get better.
Well, it takes, and that's why I always say it takes a village. It takes a marriage is a team, a relationship. It takes teamwork. It has to be a two-way street. All right. And if that person loves you enough, and I'm just speaking on in terms of if two people are dating, if
Yeah.
if that person loves you enough to hang in there and make it work, so therefore the two of you can one day take it to the next level and walk down that aisle and make it official, then every effort that you put in, every compromise that you did to make that relationship successful will be worth it. And believe me, yeah, Rashida, just by knowing me a little bit, I am a bullhead. I am a Taurus. I am that typical Taurus that's bullheaded and sometimes will not listen or whatever. But it took that one special woman. It took that one special woman to come into my life and to show me, hey, listen, you want to be a married man, you want to be a family man, you want to be a good husband one day, all right, then you need to listen to me. And I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this, how we are going to work it out in our relationship. We've had our hiccups when we were dating. We had our hiccups, but we worked it out. It took a team effort. And then we eventually got married, and the rest is history. This is the woman that I intend on being with until I'm lowered in the ground. I can't. That's when you know you are in love with someone, when you can't imagine yourself in this world without them. That's when you know it's unconditional love. When you are having thoughts of, well, shoot, and if it don't work out, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, you're not unconditionally in love with that person. When it's a situation where you love this person and you just can't imagine not being in this world without that person, then that's unconditional love. That's something that's priceless.
Very true. Very true. It sounds like what everybody is saying. It sounds like what everybody is saying on the panel. Salute to the chat. Salute to the people that was on the panel. Salute to you, Armando. It sounds like what Rashida and everybody is saying, and it takes work. It takes work from the jump. Sometimes it's within the relationship as you grow, and then sometimes it's just at the very beginning, but it takes work either way.
Yeah. And Espet made a good point. Don't forget, you had to be ready. You were ready to listen. Yeah. I was ready to listen. But I also knew there was something different about the voice that was speaking to me. It was something different about her. It was something different about that chemistry.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about smashing or just, having fun for the moment. It was like, you know what? This is the one. Felt different. This is the one. This is the one. I can see myself married to her with a family, being happy, traveling, going on trips, growing old with this woman. I can see that. I saw a vision and it had future written all over it. Now, before her, the other females, on the vision I had was a room at the Hilton, a jacuzzi, how many positions I can smash. You know what I'm saying? That was the vision. That was the only vision I had.
That's your younger days.
That was my young and stupid days. So yeah, you're right, Espet. It was at that moment I knew I was ready. It was at that moment when I knew I was ready, because we both worked at the same job, and she trained me on the floor at this collection agency, and we became real good friends. She would give me rides home, and we would have, deep conversations. And when I tell you we start off as best friends, we started out as best friends. Until this day, we are still best friends. We can, man, look, we've shared so many special moments together. When I tell you, the one special moment, it wasn't the most special moment, but the one special moment when January the 10th of this year, even though she's a Buckeyes fan and I'm a Dogs fan.
Don't even say it. Leave it alone.
She knew how much that game meant to me.
Mm-hmm.
And for one night and one night only, she became a Dogs fan. She was hollering and screaming and cheering for the Dogs louder than I was. I was nervous. And pacing, man. So I was nervous and pacing.
Yeah, I had to tell you about to relax.
Bro.
And I told you they had it.
Man.
Dang.
Man, look. Our teams here in Georgia, man. Come on, man. All was going through my head was 28-3. 28-3 was going through my head. 28-3 was going through my head. Kalani, look, man. I know you ain't no Falcons fan, bro, but you can understand the torture. Sir. The torture that we've been going through here in Georgia with our sports teams, man. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. It's just between the Braves and the Dogs, man. That was a magical year.
But I look at it like him. We, as humans, as males and females, if one or the other don't want to sit and listen and hear what the other person is saying and take it to heart, the thrill gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't sit and listen to what the other person is saying, or they not listening to hear what you saying, that communication is cut off, and hey, you just gonna go by your business. Feel like, oh, she don't love me enough to hear what I'm saying, or she gonna feel like, oh, he's not listening to what I'm saying, and you already know what that gonna lead to. Okay, I'm gonna crowd this man's shoulder. Go out to a club or bar, whatever, or whatever. Even in the coffee shop, and a man or one walked up to the man or woman, and they start talking to them, telling them how they feel, whatever. Guess what? And that probably been the person for you, but you don't effed it up.
Thanks. Hey, Rashida, where you at?
You ain't fell asleep on us.
No, I ain't fall asleep on you. I'm sitting up here listening to y'all.
Listen, brothers. Y'all will be surprised how many people are walking around here angry and bitter. You got some people on YouTube that are content creators. You know what their problem probably is? They probably, when the camera's off and the microphone's turned off and they log off of YouTube, they are probably somewhere just thinking, damn, I let this person go. This person was the one for me, and that's probably their problem. There are a lot of people walking around today. They let the one get away, and nothing hurts more than going through life, letting and knowing that you let a good one get away. Salute, Ellie. Salute. I would love for some other females to hit the panel and voice your opinion on this. I see you have a lot to say in the chat. It's Pet Ella Renee. You know, you're a married woman. I would love, we already heard from Dr. Maggie, that brother. I can only, put in what I can put in. I just wanted to moderate. I just wanted to just moderate the conversation and not really engage in it. I wanted, kind of to be more balanced with two females and two brothers on the panel. But we got two single brothers and one single female on the panel. But everyone has made great points. Everyone has made great points of the signs that are out there. And when you know when the thrill, or you're starting to realize when the thrill is gone. And communication, I will tell you this: when the communication starts slacking, that right there
She'll tell you.
that right there is a relationship killer.
You're absolutely correct.
That is the number one killer to a relationship: lack of communication. Because if the two of you are not communicating, it will be hard to work anything out in the relationship. It will be absolutely almost impossible.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump back in the chat. Salute to you, Rashida, the Truth, Armando. Salute y'all, man.
Salute.
Salute, brother. Salute, man.
Mm.
Yeah. So, all right. Now it's now we're down to two single individuals, one female, one male, and it's so this is going to be just part one of a discussion. We're going to have this discussion again later on this week, and I may add this in Saturday night too, when we do our grown folks thing on Saturday night. But
they kind of like PG right here.
Yeah, this is PG. This is PG. This is PG. One reason, and I would be going in harder than what I'm going in, but I'm double streaming right now.
I already know.
But, just so everybody's wondering, wait a minute now, this is not sounding like the Armando from Saturday night or any other time. No, I'm double streaming, so I'm trying to be good. But is now the next time we do this, I'm gonna do a little bit more talking. But I just want to hear from everyone else. And some people don't even start with communication. Well, you're right about that, SP. But when the communication starts, I'm not saying that right there is like the beginning of the problems in the relationship, but the lack of communication can lead to more serious problems in the relationship, because if you're not communicating, that can be a problem.
Yeah,
that can really be a problem.
Very big problem. I like what the Stone had said at the way left of the chat. We said the Thriller gone. He said, "I'm literally hearing BB King, the Thriller's gone while we chatting." Hey, I think that's what BB King meant when he wrote the song. The Thriller's gone, ain't it?
I'm gonna tell you another sign.
Uh-oh.
That females would do. Okay, and a lot of men, if you pay attention to your woman, all right, you listen. You better, and brothers, you better listen up. Pay attention to this. All right. If you walk in the house and your female is playing breakup music or anything related to you need to get it together, or when a woman's fed up, something like that, hey, she's trying to tell you something.
What kind of women you going with that playing breakup music?
No. I'm just saying, I've heard that before. This is
I never did no mess like that playing breakup music.
No, I didn't say no.
You just straight. Hey, Rashida, we know you just straightforward, so we already know that.
You see, every female is not as straightforward as you, Rashida. Some females they'll throw signs out there because they want to see if the man can pick up on it.
I don't even like breakup music.
Nobody does. I don't like.
I don't even like Christmas music. Forget all that.
Hey, but you know another thing is, if you come home and there's a letter on the table, and you know what kind of letter that is, don't you?
Oh, you on the verge of divorce and breakup. If she start leaving you damn letters, man.
Hey, especially
Who leaves letters nowadays? This is the
It's over.
this
It's over,
2022.
bro.
I'm not leaving no damn letter.
but some females
They
do not.
texting you now,
Who are
bro.
you going with?
They
Somebody that's born
texting.
in 1960?
Yeah, they texting, bro. They texting.
Yeah.
Now. They ain't leaving. They ain't living. They ain't leaving. This ain't the 80s, bro. They
Yeah,
ain't leaving no
but
Dear
you know what
John letters.
but that what I'm saying. When they text you or whatever letters, whatever, and they text you,
True. You need to
that's
get into the 20th century or the 21st century, whatever century this
it's
is.
the same.
Yeah,
It's the same. It's the
Because
same. Damn.
your dating skills and your thinking and stuff like that is really off base. Wow.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it
why?
is.
I'm gonna tell you why. If it don't matter if I said texting or writing, it doesn't matter. They're
But
both the same thing.
you said somebody leave a letter on the table. That's somebody wrote a letter on the table.
Shit,
Your whole thinking is off.
think about it. Maybe her phone's off. Maybe she can't remember nobody else's phone. Because
Who phones
nah,
be off nowadays?
shoot.
Everybody have a phone. She
Now
supposed to be
everybody
broke.
don't have a phone.
No wonder she leaving you. You turned the phone off.
There you go. What did she do in that situation? Get the phone turned off. You know what I'm saying?
But if she
So
left you a letter or anything, she trying to leave you. So why is her phone out? So
yeah,
you broke and you don't have pay a phone bill. What the hell's going on there?
Yeah,
but
nowadays they're gonna text you. They'll give you.
but
They'll send you a
but I
breakup
said
text, or they'll just ghost you, or they'll just
yeah.
ghost you.
But what I was saying, it don't matter, right? Text, it don't matter. Even it goes whatever. It doesn't matter. One, if I
D-True,
don't
when
care,
the
man,
last time have you dated? When the last time have you dated, D-True?
I ain't worried about that. Just let me finish my point. One, if you do that, if somebody do that, I don't care, male or female, does that. One, that won't be right for you. Two, they wasn't nothing but a coward. Instead of trying to come to you as a man
No,
or a
not
real
really.
man.
Because if I leave you a text or anything like that, I might just don't want to deal with you.
Well, one, I would feel, look, me myself, if I'm gonna break up with somebody, I'm not gonna send you no text.
So when the last time you dated?
I'm not gonna ghost you. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
No,
I don't want to be with you.
I had ghosting guys.
Had I did that before?
Yeah, but that's not. But that's not. Sometimes,
Some
in
people
my
got mental
opinion,
issues.
and exactly, I was about yes, because I had an experience. Let me tell you something. It ain't fun being stalked. It is not fun being stalked. That I'm serious. That listen, not this clown that's stalking me now, but the first time I was ever stalked. Okay, that chick was everywhere. I'd be at the red light, she'd be behind me. I'd be at WK Wings in line, she'll be 3 people behind me. I'll be pulling in. I'll be pulling in the gas station. I'm on pump 9. She got them pull up on pump 10. You know what I'm saying? That chick was everywhere. I would park my car at certain places, come out, my windows bust out. Park my car at certain places, come out, my tire slashed. You listen.
How'd you get rid of that crazy ass woman? How'd you get rid of that crazy ass woman?
I have to tell you.
Hey, that's after dog.
D-True no. Yeah, that's after dog. That's a conversation we're going to pick up on Saturday. But that was a fool there. That was a fool there. I'm for real.
But you know how I am. I'm straightforward. I don't care you crazy now. I'm gonna tell you straight to your face.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay,
That's just me.
get a crazy woman and she have all her heart into you and stuff. You tell her that you broke up and everything in the face. So you might get kicked in the balls, or you might get water slashed on you, or anything like that, or she might just terrorize your ass.
For one, she ain't gonna be staying with me. She better have her own spot. You see what I'm saying?
So, True, when the last time you dated?
It don't matter because I already got my status. I already know what I want in a woman. I already tried. Because I already tried that living with her.
When the last time you dated?
Look here, I already tried that living with a female. Don't work.
Sometimes it does work.
No, I don't. Because why would I want to live with a female that's not doing shit? And I've already been through it. And she not, like y'all say, y'all want a man
like
that.
I said, what kind of women are you dating, D-Truth? Like, you are like,
that's a long time ago. I look with me. I know what kind of woman my mom was. I know what kind of woman my
So you
sister is.
looking for your mother?
No, and I know what kind of woman I want. Not, I don't want no woman like my mom, but somewhere that is respectable.
Okay, there's a lot of women out there that's respectable.
Not a lot of them. Not just that. Not a lot of women out there that's not money hungry either.
What you mean, money hungry?
All they want is money. Because every time I talk to a female, I don't talk to Armando about this. What have I said, Armando? Every time I talk to a female, what they got their hands out. Always got their hands out.
What you mean by hands out?
But you know
Can
what
you
though?
can you explain?
Hand out. They want money. They want
Okay,
money.
so
I ain't not finna. Whatever kind of habit you got, I'm not finna enable you. I'm not finna give you no money.
can you
We went
elaborate,
out.
the truth? Just
Look,
elaborate on me, please. I just want you to elaborate on what are you talking about? Women want money. Because
I said,
all women want money. I want money.
I
That's
want
sure
money
do.
too. But that ain't the first thing you come out of your mouth with it, is it?
I'm gonna throw some signs that I'm all about the money.
No, but guess what? That's your downfall. That's your downfall with me.
Well, then,
Yeah,
then,
get
then,
what I'm
then,
doing. I'm gonna walk away and
then,
play
then
like
you're
I
not
ain't even
gonna
know
be
you.
with me because it costs to be the boss.
But guess what? It costs y'all too to be the boss.
I don't want to be
See?
the boss
Well,
in a
then you go see.
relationship. I want the
Guess
man to
what? They
be
go
the
ahead.
boss.
Well, guess what? But y'all want a man to make $100,000. But guess what?
Every woman don't want a man that want to make $100,000. So that's why I'm saying, like, you are really off base. And what type of women are you meeting?
Just about everyone I meet. I'm talking women these days. They call themselves independent. They still want money.
I'm an independent woman. I got my own shit, so I still want a man. I don't need a man financially. I don't need a man. I want a man. It's a difference.
No, look, I don't need a woman.
So okay, you talking about women want money and stuff like that. So what are you going to get these women? You going to the damn
where you going to get these
men?
But where you going to get these men? You want to ask me to say? Let me ask you the question. Where you going to get these men at?
I have a lot of men that want to date me or marry me. It's just that I'm not trying to have kids. Most of them want kids. They're younger, and they have their own money and stuff like that.
Okay,
like I said, a guy want to fly me out to Cairo, Egypt, to meet his mother.
But the bottom line, what I'm saying,
I'm international. I have French guys want to fly me out to France and go to Paris and all that type of stuff. They want kids. I'm not going to want no kids.
For one, for one, when a man does all of that, right there, he try to buy you. That's for one.
He's not trying to buy me. He want me to meet his family where he's at.
If a man say I'm gonna fly you this way, fly you that way, then
he's not trying to buy me.
Show me the money. That's basically all that is.
So you want me to use my money to go see this man, right?
Why can't he come fly to see you?
He flying me to go see him and his family.
I could answer that.
Go ahead.
All right. So it's like, this is one thing I observed about certain women. Especially the ones that say like there's no men available or there's no good men available. They they always talk about how, oh well, men don't come up to me, men don't try to talk to me, and pretty much men are avert to courting them. And one video I watched that I really agree with was that it's not that men are becoming more docile and wanting women to take on more, It's we just want women to do what they always done, and that's drop the handkerchief. Because in those times, when we would drop our handkerchief, a man will see it and they will think, oh, this is the perfect time for me to be a man. He'll go pick up the handkerchief, he'll give it to the lady. He's like, you dropped this. And she will look at him and be like, did I? And then they'll talk. Always drop the handkerchief, and men are to court. That's what we're designed to do. The women make the choice. We want them. This is why I said that most men who have women courting them don't end up with them. They're just a fuck. But women are to be courted. You gotta step. You gotta make them choose you. It's a lot of men courting. It's a lot of men courting, and you gotta prove that you are the one that gets the crown. And then you have to every day maintain that level of whatever got you the crown. Once
Yeah,
you go
you're right.
below, that's when conversations happen. And then you got to
Mhm.
get back to at least still plateau. But you never want to, plateau out. You definitely want to keep moving forward.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I see and I know Rashida. I know Rashida. She knows there's a lot of good men out there, but there's a whole lot of men and women out there. That's like, oh, there ain't no good men. There ain't no good women out there. Yes, it is.
I never said that there is no good men and stuff out there.
That's what I
Oh
said.
yeah,
I
yeah.
said,
But
yeah,
talk about Rashida.
But I'm just saying though, me myself, if you look at my pictures, I work hard to get my face made, fix my hair and stuff. Sometimes I got to wrangle my brother, wrestle with him so he can do my hair, cut my hair, whatever, because my hair is short now and stuff. I work hard to lose that 90 pounds. Mondo seen a picture of my I showed a picture of myself when I was fat, right, Mondo? I look totally different.
Yes, yes.
So I work hard to look the way I do. And yes, I like men to tell me that I look good and stuff like that and come tell me that, hey, you look good. But the truth, you have to understand that all women don't want you for your money. And I don't know where you meet these women at. Because when I come to a man, I don't want his money. Yes, I want him to take me out on a date and court me. Yes, I want that. That's where it's supposed to be. Yes,
see,
I like to have a steak dinner. You gonna have to take me out for steak or something. I don't want no damn McDonald's because you're gonna give gas dealing with me, taking me to damn McDonald's. I'm not gonna even eat that shit because it'll give me heartburn.
for all y'all females out there think I don't like the court. I do, but for one thing, when I come go to a female and they not giving me the time of day to talk to them, guess what? I said fuck them, and that's how I am right now. Fuck these females.
But it's something about you that somebody had actually just tore your heart out. Even with me, I had got beat in the face, hit this man with a baseball bat, and he got first degree assault charges on me, and I had to beat it and everything and stuff like that. But my heart is not like that. I'm not looking at, what I'm saying, that guys ain't shit, they gonna beat on you and all the time, they want money and stuff like that. I still have a genuine heart. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't had sex in 4 years because I straightened some shit out. But where you coming from, you think all women are the same. They want money, they
No,
want
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
and
I
stuff
didn't
like that.
say
What
that.
you were saying at first?
I
That
said
women want money.
I said some women. You didn't hear me. I said some women. See, when I
And
I
you
talk to
over talking
women,
about notes and people leaving notes. Well, that's why I asked you, when the last time have you went on a damn date?
see, one, if I go on a date, I would that first date, I'll offer to pay for something. I will go pay for stuff. But if we go on another date, hey, you got to return the favor. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna see where
So
she at.
why do you expect for a woman to return a favor when you courting?
But because I'm gonna see where her head's at.
You supposed to court. You the man.
It
Why y'all
doesn't
men
matter.
want to be a man sometimes?
But why would a woman? Why do a woman always want to be a
I'm not
man?
paying for no man's dinner. You
All
supposed to
right,
take
D.
me out. You supposed to be the provider.
To answer why, like the only situation I could see a woman paying for a meal is if she asks you out for the date. Like
Yeah,
whoever's saying, "Hey, let's go out," is like, okay, you want to take me out.
yeah.
So whatever finances, whatever your financial situation is, should reflect in whatever the date is.
Yeah,
So if you ain't got steak dinner money, don't take me to get a damn steak dinner.
there you go.
Take me on a
Because
picnic.
see,
Take me on a walk.
See, one with me, if I court a woman, when I do court a woman, I'm not gonna take you out. I'm a cook to show you I can cook.
No, I don't want to
Know
cook.
why?
I don't want no man cooking for me the first time I meet him. No, I don't want that. I want him to take me out to dinner.
Well,
I don't know how you clean your hands or anything like that. I gotta figure you out. So no, I don't want no dinner. You going the cheap way out.
So that more so comfortability. Oh, so is financial? Because I mean, he could make an expensive meal.
Joe can just as good as they can.
Now I don't when I first go out with a man, I don't want to go to his house. I don't want to do anything. It's just for my safety. We're gonna have to go to a restaurant, meet at a restaurant, you take me out for on the
Okay,
first date, right? It's just for my
comfortability.
safety so I can, feel you out, right? You don't go to people's houses when you first meet them. You know what I'm saying? So you want to feel the person out when you start dating. Because nowadays people are coming up missing. You know what I'm saying? So no, we're gonna meet at a neutral place for a few months. I don't want to come to your house for you making me dinner. You're gonna have to pay. If you can't afford to go on dates with a woman, then why are you trying to date?
For one, you can go on a date with a person that, like I said many times before in other lives. People can make you see who you want them to see. You see what I'm saying? You can, I don't care how long you be dating somebody. You can be dating for 2 months. Maybe he or she could be good and all of that stuff. Make you see make you see, oh, what you want to see. Like a mirage. But as soon as you slip up, oh, I got a good one, or go to his or her house, guess what? It's over with. Now you get a different person. So
I'm not going to your house the first date. I'm not trying to have
I,
sex with you
I,
on the first date.
I not saying oh the first date.
But I'm
Mm,
just saying, you talking about you might want to cook her a meal. So we talking about when you first meet a person, right? When if I go on a date with a man, I'll expect flowers because I love flowers. That's to my heart. I expect some flowers and some damn candy when I first go on a date with a man. If he don't gives me that and he can't afford that, then something's wrong with him. I don't want to date you.
One, I'm not gonna get no woman no flowers. First date.
See that, D
Yeah,
True?
no, hold on.
You
Let
not
me finish.
compromising. You being bullheaded.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I said that. One, I'm not giving you no flowers. I'm not giving you cards. I'm not giving you candy. One, I don't know you that well. Two, I don't want to get
Oh
you get
Jesus.
it. I don't want you to
So
get it. Go
so
ahead.
so you're
Oh,
not
let me
gonna have
finish.
no sex.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Two, I don't want the female to get in their head. Oh, he into me and all that stuff right now. No, cause this is the first date. You see what I'm saying? This is the first date. Okay.
On the first
That,
date, a man gave me flowers and he gave me some candy, what I wanted. And I had a fun day. He took me out to eat and he took me to the movies.
Did you tell him that you wanted flowers and candy
Now I
before?
just told him that I like it. And then, when I went to his car, it was in my seat.
Mhm.
see, see,
Man, good.
that's spontaneous. See,
No,
sometimes
that's
you
a good
got
man. She laid the handkerchief down and he picked it up. That's what I was
yeah,
talking about earlier.
but sometimes a man that if
Cause
you know
we had talked for like 2 months, and he asked me things that I like, and like he noticed that on my screensaver, every time I have a screensaver on my computer, it's always flowers and you know what I'm saying, pretty flowers. And so he's seen that I love tulips because that's most of the flowers that I have on my screensaver. That's what he bought me for my date, and he knows that I like chocolate. He bought me some chocolate, and it was in the passenger seat, waiting on me when I got to the car.
one, I would give a woman flowers because and a card, but I ain't finna get no candy. One
Oh,
cause
what the hell? You going all over the place. You say you're not gonna buy
nah,
no flowers on the first date because you don't
that
know
what
the
I said the
woman.
first date. I said the first date. I said the first date.
But
I
it
didn't
was
say
my first
we
date
have
with him.
well
He asked
one
me out on a date. He said, Rashid, I would like to take you out on a date. What you like to do? I said, I'm a movie girl. He said, what type of movies you like to watch? I like action movies. So he picked the action movie and stuff, and he asked me what kind of food I like. I told him I like steak. He took me to a steak place. I ordered a porterhouse steak. He paid for it.
so You see, you told him everything you like, but what if he
But I
didn't
talked
ask
to
you
him
out
for
of
2 months. I talked to him for 2 months. I communicated with him what I wanted, and he gave me what I wanted.
2 months? Okay. What if he was just said, see me, I'm not gonna look, if I talk to you for 2 months and we ain't went out on a date yet, guess what?
He
It
was
ain't nothing
he
there.
was a gentleman.
Look,
He waited on me to be comfortable with him in order for me to go out somewhere alone with him.
one, these days I'm not going out with nobody alone anyway. We're going to two separate cars. So if some goes, if I don't like you, I'm out the door.
He picked me up at work. I didn't have a car then.
Okay. But this what I'm saying. They will say right here. One,
He did the manly thing. He was a gentleman.
yeah, you be a gentleman, but at the same time,
So you
2 months.
you trying to be an asshole with a woman on the first date. You're not giving her no flowers. You're not showing that you appreciate
How that been?
her or anything like that.
How
What
that been?
the hell?
I got a question.
Not
How that been an asshole?
necessarily an asshole.
No,
Not
how that
necessarily.
been an asshole?
But I'm
If
just
I,
saying, he said, I'm not
if
gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know you, so we ain't gonna do this. I'm not gonna talk to you for no 2 months without dating you and stuff like that. Well, golly, what the hell do you want, D Truth?
one, if we go on a date, I'm picking the spot. I ain't not ask you nothing. I'm not asking you cause it's spontaneous.
Well, I
I
told
bet, look,
him what I like to eat.
I bet,
Everybody knows I love steak. Everybody that knows me knows I love steak. And I told him I love steak. He picked a steakhouse, and it was pretty nice. It was a tablecloth steakhouse. They had tablecloth. It was my first time going to a steakhouse. They had tablecloth.
but what if he would have chose something else and just all them other things and do all the flowers and he just took you out?
He wanted me. That's the deal. He wanted me.
But he's
He was trying to get me.
but you still
And what's so bad about it, I didn't even have sex with the man. I never had sex with him.
see that was wrong with some female. They not listen to what a man has. What the man say. Some men you do that. Some men don't do. Some men don't do that. Some females want a man to be spontaneous. Don't want them. They don't want to know what a man going to
He
do.
was being
That's what they.
spontaneous.
No, not if
Yeah.
that if you told you if you told her you love steak. If you love
He asked
action
me
movies.
what I like. When I talked to him for 2 months, the truth, he asked me things that he wanted to know about me. He wanted to get to know me. He was a great friend. He wanted me to feel special. And he did make me feel special that night.
So, what you saying? A man cannot make a woman feel special unless you know all the other special things for, without being spontaneous. Just to go
He
out on a
was being
date.
spontaneous. He told me that he wanted to pick me up after I get off from work. And I was like, for what? He was like, I want you to get you another set of clothes, get dressed up for me. I'm taking you out for a special day because you are special.
But he already knew he was. He already know what you
He
like.
didn't get no
But
sex with me. I never had sex with this man.
no, I ain't saying that. What I'm trying to get you to see is a man can make a woman feel special for taking her out, not knowing what kind of different what's her she likes, whatever. And if a woman don't feel like he being a leader, being spontaneous by that,
He was being spontaneous. I don't
I know,
understand what you're talking about.
I
He
know.
was being spontaneous by telling me to get dressed up, and he took me to a nice steakhouse because he know that I like steak. He bought me flowers, and he gave me some damn chocolate. And and he wasn't even expecting any damn pussy. He just wanted to just make me happy. He wanted to see me smile.
Okay, let me put it a question a different way. What if he didn't know none of that stuff about you? He just took you out someplace
I don't
for
go out
himself.
with men and I haven't had a conversation with them. I'm a conversation girl. I got to have a conversation with you in order for me to give you any time.
But I'm saying it. See, that's a one. If he, yeah, what if he didn't take you to a steakhouse? What if he didn't bring you flowers and told you shade clothes or took you to an action movie and did stuff for life?
I didn't ask him to do that. He did this on his own without me even telling him to
But I
bring
know he
those
did it.
flowers.
Look, I know he
That
did
was
that on his
being
own.
spontaneous. I didn't expect those flowers. I didn't expect him to look on my screensaver and buy me my favorite flowers, which is tulips. I don't like roses. I like tulips.
But what if it didn't get you no tulips? You got your roses.
He bought me flowers, D Truth. It's the point that he thought he planned everything out that night. He planned the timing of the movie. He planned the timing of the steakhouse. He planned the timing of give me to go with him. He planned everything. That was spontaneous. This man planned everything for me to make me happy, and he didn't expect sex from me.
Rashida. So I think what D Truth is trying to ask is like play devil's advocate. And what if this guy, you had, let's just say for the sake of the what you would go for, because you just said you wouldn't entertain a guy if you didn't have dialogue prior. So let's say you guys had dialogue, but he didn't follow any of the likes. Let's just say he just spontaneously did his own thing.
If he spontaneously did his own thing, it's a thought that counts. But what I'm trying to say is he learned me. And that what made it more special for me, because he listened. He learned me and everything. I didn't ever tell him I like tulips. He just looked on my screensaver and seen that I like tulips.
So I think the answer D Truth's question is, you think that the fact that, because I agree, the fact that he took the time to learn your likes and dislikes, and he planned 2 months to make this perfect date move. He built up all this information. He took the notes and he presented a hell of a presentation that you appreciated way more than if he did his own thing. But I guess what he's asking is, would you still appreciate, I guess, the spontaneous gesture? You just
if he would
appreciate
have
the
taken
plan
me,
more.
I like Mexican food. If he would have took me to a Mexican restaurant and stuff like that, I would love that as well. But the thing that I liked about him is that he took notes. And some of y'all men don't take notes on y'all women, what they like. You know what I'm saying? A woman wear pink all the time. Obviously, she love the color pink. So buy her something pink. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this man took the time out to make me happy and give me things that I like. I did not ask him to give me all these things that I like. He just spontaneously just say, hey, get you some extra clothes and stuff like that. Take it to your job. Get redressed for me and stuff like that. I'm coming to your job. I'm coming to pick you up. He got out the car and he came to my department. I was working at a department store. He came to my department and he made sure that I got to the car. He was real sweet.
Okay, so would he? I guess. Okay, so I think what D Truth was saying is asking is, let's say he did spontaneously. The things are still the same, except he didn't follow the notes. Not saying that you don't appreciate the
No, I
guy,
don't appreciate him if
his
he just
doing
bought me
everything.
if he bought me a
But if
daisy and he bought me a pack of
Yeah, like
damn Reese's or something like that. But he went all the way up after the above, for me, because he thought I
right,
was special. You see what I'm
you
saying?
just appreciate that more, right?
Yeah, because he took notes. You see what I'm saying?
But in the same breath, you wouldn't like you would not appreciate if the guy did the other stuff.
Yeah, I would still appreciate it.
Okay, boom. That's where we was getting.
Yeah.
Like I had one guy, I told him I like Starburst. He gave me he put some Starburst in the seat. Bought me a big bag of Starburst. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand where Rashida comes from. I think she understands where I'm coming, because I don't like people. Oh, you can tell me what you like, but and I can go on a date 2 or 3 times, and guess what? If we survive like that, guess what? You might start to get this right here. You might start to get that right there. Just for me, whatever.
But you act like that I demanded this stuff from this man.
No.
I did not demand anything. I had a guy took me to a lake and he brought some throwaway sandwiches. That was a great date.
Yeah, but I look at it like this right here. One, I like the plan stuff. Know what I'm saying? I like to go, if I like to pick the movie, like to pick the restaurant. Like I might have a picnic in the park or something like that. But like these days, Rashid, you kind of like you're not like some of these females these days. You know what I'm saying? They
saying that females like money and stuff like that. Like I just said, this guy, he didn't have no money. I understood. He just bought some Subway sandwiches. He just actually bought one foot long sandwich, and we divided it up, and we had a great conversation at the park, and we walked and talked. I'm a conversation girl.
yeah. I look like different. I guess everybody got different of how they date. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, but at the same time, it still comes back around to the same thing. Once you get to know somebody, no matter how you got them, how long the date was, and how long you talked to them, you still got to have that communication in the relationship. Is the bottom
But
line.
you can't be going into a relationship broke, trying to get a woman. You can't go to a relationship being broke. That ain't gonna succeed.
But these days, both of them can't go in a relationship being broke.
I don't go in no relationship be broke. If I get me
I
a
want to
man,
talk about.
if
I want
I
to talk
like
about you.
you, if I like you, I do spend money on my men.
I
Hey,
want to talk about you.
I ain't gonna disrespect the drug addicts in my city. They together. They figure it out. They be homeless together and they love each other. They share the drugs together. They do everything together. So money.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you just have to be on the same,
You
playing
have to be
field.
equally
Yeah.
yoked. You have to be
Yeah.
equally yoked. I don't want no man who
Yes.
don't have a car. I don't want no man who don't have his own living arrangements. I don't want no man because I'm not dating no homosexual. I'm not doing that. You're not finna sit here and leave your toothbrush over here, then all of a sudden it's a full closet full of your damn clothes. No, I'm not finna do that. You're gonna have to treat me with class. Cause I'm gonna treat you with class. If I eat steak, you eat steak.
That's all I was saying. You just put my point right there
But I'm
for me
just
with a
saying though, you
female.
talking about you're not gonna buy no flowers, you ain't gonna do this, you wanna cook a damn meal. No, I don't want all that. I wanna go out. Shit. It's COVID. Shit. I've been in this damn house for 2 years. Now you gotta take me out.
But what I'm saying is, what you just said, that was some men want too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
If
men
I
got to
get to
come
know a
women.
man, if he's worthy of me to treat him like that, I treat my men very good. Very good. I buy him all kind of nice shit. The last man one man I bought like a $400 watch.
I'm not finna buy you a $400 some stuff. We better be married.
Just
Well, I do
because he
that.
was there for me when my father passed away.
Okay, that's now I can understand that one. I can understand that one. I can understand that
Okay,
way
which
there.
one is it? Come on now.
No, I can understand that because you explain yourself why you did it. You see what I'm saying?
It's not just because of that, because he was really a great friend. You know what I'm saying? I bought him a $400 watch. I don't buy
Hey,
cheap gifts. I
I'm not.
don't treat no man being cheap with him unless
I'm
he
not.
just a fuck. I buy him a 2-piece and a biscuit.
I'm not finna go buy no $400 worth of nothing. Like I said, if me and her
Jesus,
is not married, I'm not finna go buy you $400 worth of nothing.
Jesus, my purse costs more than $400. Come on now, D True.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, hell to the no. No. Like in my Bernie Mac voice. I'm not finna go buy you no 400.
Yeah. Purses is expensive as hell, man.
I know. I know they're
Look,
expensive, but I'm not gonna go buy it for them. If we go on
it's the,
1 day, 2 days, 3 days, okay, I buy that. Okay, I give it to her. Okay.
oh,
What?
I ain't speaking on nobody. I'm just courting. Like, I gotta
Yeah,
be with you. Yeah, I definitely gotta be with you.
So yeah,
see,
I bought him a $400 watch for Valentine's Day,
yeah, because
and the sex was amazing with him wearing that watch.
but I'm not like I said. If we just date, I'm not finna go buy you $400 something, especially when I know I could afford it. But
D
you gotta be
True,
really, you gotta be
D
really
True, you are
special.
single and you don't have any kids. Where you hold on this money for?
I'm not finna go. If we don't wind up together, I can't get that what I bought her back because it's a gift. That's a law.
Shoot,
I can't get it back.
I bought a man a nice $200 shirt. Money's no object for me if I'm in love with you.
We're not saying in love. We said just dating. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Okay, well, if you dating somebody, you fall in love, you get into a relationship with somebody and stuff like that.
Yeah, if we fall in love, if it's birthday,
You all confused. Come on now, D-True.
no.
You don't know what you want. You don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
do.
you want.
Yeah, I do. Cause I'm like this right
What kind
here.
of woman do you want, D-True?
Which way? It don't matter what kind of woman. Well, this is
Well,
what I
why you
do
don't
right here.
answer the
If
question,
let me finish. Let me finish. One, if we in love, if we together, we been together about 2 or 3 months. If Christmas come around, she gonna get something. Valentine's Day, she gonna get something. Her birthday, she gonna get something. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna go out here about a female that we been on 2 or 3 dates. We ain't been dated that long. Some expensive. Ain't no way. I don't know a man that is gonna go out on a bus.
The truth. I have a fucking PlayStation 4 in my motherfucking damn house with 2 controllers for a man to come over here so he can be comfortable.
I don't even.
I'm not even a gamer. I just got this thing over here for him to be comfortable. And when the PlayStation 5 go down, I will buy that as well. So when my man come over here, he's comfortable.
That's for somebody in particular.
I know a lot of men love gaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now you got.
I'm trying to win. I'm trying to trap him up in here.
You got more than a trap. You got a man pit. You got a game.
Yeah.
You got the big screen TV with sports on it too.
Yeah, I got big
got the
TV. I got sports, everything.
Surround sound.
I got surround.
Y'all better leave Rashida alone. She gonna snatch y'all.
But like I said, I'm not gonna. If we've not been together for a long time, I'm not gonna go buy you a special gift. That's just me.
I bought a man a smartwatch.
I'm not gonna go buy you a smartwatch.
Cost what, $200 for a smartwatch?
Look, it costs more to get them fixed than it does to buy them. So why won't we go buy something that's gonna cost more to get it fixed?
Oh, the truth.
Because I'm not gonna go spend my hard-earned money on something, and we only been what I said. If I fall in love with somebody, that's what I said. I made that statement. If I fall in love with somebody, and we continue our relationship, hey, Christmas, birthday, and Valentine's Day, she will get something. If we not fall in love, if we're not connected, why would I come buy you a special gift for? Why? I ain't never bought my friends a special gift.
I buy my male friends gifts, nice gifts.
I'm not finna buy no expensive gift. You got some money on that. I'm not finna buy no. Look, if I don't give my sister, my mom, my niece, my relatives no expensive gift, what the hell I'm gonna give another female a expensive gift for? They'll get one for she will.
The truth.
Cause guess what? Cause they're gonna be there before. If she leave, guess who's still gonna be there? That's my point.
Be true. I had did so much for men, even helped men. Like I even helped men start their careers, all that type of stuff. It doesn't matter. That's why I get respected from men, even though I'm not with them. If a man ever do anything to me, I'm mostly highly protected because they know what type of woman that I am. I have a good heart. I don't carry on. It seems like to me, the truth, what you are doing, you carrying on baggage from your last relationship. Stuck into that relationship because you think I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this over here, but I will do this. And it seems like you're kind of confused and stuff like that.
I'm not confused.
I don't mind spoiling my man. I don't
I'm not
mind.
finna spoil you. I'm not finna spoil you. For one, I'm not finna spoil you because I wouldn't expect her to spoil me unless we in a committed relationship. We're engaged. We're married. I'm not gonna spoil her. She's not gonna spoil me. Cause what's spending all this money for? We're not gonna be together. If we're gonna be
It
together,
doesn't matter.
we spend all
It's
this
all
money.
about
Then
making
all of a sudden you want to
somebody
get married. Then what?
Okay, let me step in for a quick second, brother. Let me step in for a quick
Go ahead.
second. Okay, that goes back to what I was saying a while ago. Okay, when you first start dating a woman, right? The vision. What vision do you have for this relationship? What direction do you want this relationship to go? Okay, you can't go into a relationship with the mindset, okay, well, this is temporary, so I'm gonna hold back. I'm not gonna give my all. You know, if that woman is worth buying her a Louis Vuitton purse, if you're financially able to, if you're on the financially level where you're able to afford to buy her the Louis Vuitton purse, then what's wrong with giving her the Louis Vuitton purse? What's wrong with taking her out on a nice steak dinner? I love steak. I like steak. I love seafood. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not, put it like this. I'm not gonna take you somewhere that I don't normally eat at. Okay, if I'm a Papa Do's type of brother, where if I love to eat Papa Do's, I'm taking you there. I don't care if the plates are 200 plus a piece. I'm going to take you there. Okay, I'm not going to take you to KFC or somewhere like that, or to hibachi buffet. You know, if I have a vision for us being together and taking it to the next level, I'm going to go all out to impress you. Okay, now some people call it, you know, trying to buy or splurge a woman or whatever. No, it's you are using whatever resources you have and you're going above and beyond to impress that woman, to win her heart. And 9 times out of 10, you will know if she feel the same way about you because she's going to call you. She's going to call you and she's going to say, hey, dude, True, what you doing tonight? Let's go to her. Let's go to Papa Do's. It's on me. She's going to return that for you. She's going to come to your house with a Rolex watch out of nowhere. Let me tell you what my wife did for me. I think I told you this story before. And the first date we ever went on, and I'll bring her in. She'll tell you the first date we went on. It was Ryan's because that was all I could afford. That was all I could afford. I was only making like $8 an hour. So back then, Ryan's was Papa Do's to me. Okay. But she understood, she knew that. But she liked steak, she liked seafood. So the next time we went out, she was like, hey, you want to go out? I'm like, yeah, I got a little change, we can go to Ryan's with her. She was like, no, let's go to Red Lobster. And I was up front and honest. I was like, I can't afford it. No, she was like, no, I got you. That's when you know you got the right one. That's when you know you got the right one. Okay. The first Valentine's that we spent together, I took my little $8 an hour check, which was probably like 300 and some change. Bought her a big bottle of wine, 12 dozen roses, and went to Victoria's Secrets and bought what I could. She didn't know we were going to exchange gifts. She gave me a card. She gave me a card, and I was content with that. But a couple of weeks later, out of the blue, she surprised me with a big bottle of Versace cologne. Back then, man, I couldn't afford no Versace cologne. She bought me my first big bottle of Versace cologne. Yeah. And took me to Benny Hunter's. Yeah. That's when you know you have the right one. See, when you do that, when you give your all to that woman, if she's the right one, she's going to reciprocate. She's going to give it back to you. And if she doesn't give it back to you, guess what? That's the red flag that I talked about Saturday night and what I spoke about earlier this evening and what I'm speaking about right now. That's the red flag. And you have to follow the red flags. You have to listen to those red flags because someone said in the chat earlier, I'm going to say it out loud here. Red flags can't turn into green flags. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you to follow those red flags. Okay, and just walk away. Find another woman. There's someone out there for you. There's someone out there that God has picked out especially for you. Especially for you.
See, I know all of that. The thing I was trying to get people to see is that I do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do all that stuff, whatever. And that what they did, that what they couldn't see. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I do all that stuff right there, but I'm not bringing no gift to the table, dinner or whatever ever comes after that. Movie, just like a stroll to the park, whatever. You see what I'm saying? And a good night. And she called back. Okay, fine. If she don't, guess what? I'm fine with it. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me. So
well, let's just take that scenario. Okay, a picnic in the park. A picnic in the park. I did that when I was single before I met my wife. That was our first date. Okay, because she worked the night shift. This particular female I was kicking it with, she worked the night shift. Okay. And I was off on this particular day. And it was a Saturday. Okay. Perfect day for a picnic. Beautiful day for a picnic. Okay. Chastain Park, one of the most beautiful parks in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. I'd prepare a big picnic basket. All right. But in that picnic basket, I didn't put no Boone's Farmer or no Arbor Mist in there for us to drink. In that picnic basket was a bottle of Dom Perignon. You see what I'm saying? It's a certain way to do things. They're okay to make a woman feel special. Now, had I came with the picnic basket and a cheap bottle of Arbor Mist or Boone's Farmer or something like that, she would have been like, "Oh man, this cheap ass nigga." No, I want to throw a little flair in there. So I threw the bottle of Dom Perignon in there just to send a message. Look, I'm serious. And this is what I think of you. Because what you put out there, what you give to a woman, she's going to take it as if that's what you think of her. That's what you think of her. And if she's worth you going through that effort, going the extra mile for, then there's nothing wrong with putting yourself out there like that and giving her something nice and expensive.
but you didn't catch what I was saying. If she was worth it, I don't care, darn prayer, whatever. And you go through the effort of making this nice picnic bear, whatever. She should appreciate it. But if not, okay. Even if you do all the nice fancy stuff, which I would, know what I'm saying? Which I would. And if she don't call back, Oh well, guess what? You already know who I am. I bounce right back and keep going. And later on down the road, get married, have a few kids. Don't have no kid, but married, and see her down the road, or see him down the road, whoever man or woman, whatever. That, and I talk about for the female point of view too, is that, oh, you know how some of your exes see you and your wife, right? And wishing,
Yeah.
wishing that, damn, I fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's right there. Sometimes you move too fast. See what I'm saying? And sometimes when you do all of that fast and stuff the first date, now you guys like, what can I do to top that one? You feel what I'm saying? And some females, like, okay, expect you to do more and more each date.
That's not the right one for you.
There you go.
That is a,
That's my
that is a
point.
red flag.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay. And this is how I operate. Now I can't tell the next brother how to operate or whatever, but the way I feel about it is the first impression is the last impression. Okay. Okay. Now, if it's someone you like, someone that you're attracted to, and you want to impress her, you want to come forward with your best effort. You want to come forward with your best effort, the best possible effort that you're able to put forward. Okay. And just see where it goes after that. You can only give your best. And if your best is not good enough, then you just have to walk away and let it go.
Oh yeah.
You just have to walk away and let it go.
Because I'm not going to shy away from giving my best. Anything I do it to my best of my ability anyway. And like you said, if your best ain't good enough, that goes for male and females. If your best ain't good enough, they don't deserve you anyway.
Yeah,
And
that's the point. Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. That's the point I was trying to make.
Because I don't talk to a lot of different females, and guess what? I impress them, and they don't call back. Whatever. Guess what? Oh well, there's more out there. Like I said, I'm not rushing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to rush nothing. And
it's not about rushing. Okay.
Yeah. I know that. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
See, one, it kind of like wine. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of like wine. They need to just like kind of like wine. You know what I'm saying? Some people rush into it. That's why some relationships don't last. Sometimes you got to take it nice and slow. You know what I'm saying? And really get to know a person. That's why I'm kind of for and against in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle with moving in with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you move in with somebody, they move in with you, and y'all don't hit it off. Either you gonna have to leave or they gonna have to leave, and somebody gonna have to go live with somebody else. But that's why I say I wouldn't want to. I'm kind of slow. I'm kind of slow on. I like dating and taking my time.
Okay, let me get in. Let me get in here. Okay, once again, you can't go into a relationship preparing for the worst case scenario. If you're going into a relationship with the thoughts of, well, this ain't going to work out, I'm going to have an alter, you can't go in there like that. You can't go in it like that. You got to go in it and like, listen, you got to plant a vision. You got to plant a vision for what you want out of that relationship. Now, moving in, all of that, that doesn't work for everybody. But it's 2022. I don't see anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you do not really learn a person's ways or habits unless you are living with them. Period, point blank, bottom line. And I see a lot of people have gotten married. They jumped, rushed, got married, really didn't even know the person that they were marrying, or really didn't even know the person they were dealing with. And they jumped and ran to the courthouse and got married, and they were divorced within 6 months. That's what I'm saying. You got to build a foundation. You got to take your time. You got to first become best friends. You got to become friends, best friends. That first date could be a Papa Do's date. It could be eloquent. But then that second date could be that what you were speaking on 30, 40 minutes ago. That second date could be a candlelight dinner date. She could be inviting you over to her home for a candlelight dinner. So that Papa Do's date could lead to a candlelight dinner date at her place. You never know. You know, Rashida, you ain't fell asleep on us there.
You know, I like to wait till everybody finish talking.
Okay, I want you to get on in. And give your opinion on it.
See, the thing is, like, every woman is different, right? I'm a type of woman who's a gift giver, who also, I'm not carrying on what happened to me in the past into another relationship, and I'm never expect the worst out of a relationship. That's any relationship, friendship, whatever. I don't have a closed heart, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I am very direct on what I want from a man. Now, if you choose to do these things that I like, that's on you. I'm not gonna beg you for it. I'm not gonna ask you for it. You see what I'm saying? But I do like to be treated like a queen. And in return, I'm gonna treat you like a king. And if you see me with I don't like Louis Vuitton, I don't like Gucci or something like that. If you see me with a nice Coach purse, I always carry a Coach. When you see me with a nice Coach purse, I have $200 tennis shoes on. I have a $200 fucking damn smartwatch on. If you cannot afford me, then move on. You don't have to be with me. It's as simple as that. You see what I'm saying? If you know that I like tulips instead of roses and stuff like that, why be with me? You can buy me some roses and stuff like men buy me roses all the time. I had a guy that I dated for Valentine's Day. He bought me some Versace perfume. I don't like men buy my perfume because my body chemistry, right? Sometimes you can buy a cologne and your body chemistry don't match up. I don't like a guy to buy me a appliance. Some guy bought me some a washer, a new washer. I didn't even want it because I don't know. I'm kind of finicky with my appliances, but it's just that the truth. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, it seems like to me that you are carrying on a dark heart and you setting rules and boundaries. What you not gonna do? I'm game of doing whatever to make this man happy. Whatever man I get, he's gonna be a happy ass man because I am a great gift giver. I'm a great lover. I'm a great understander. I'm a great communicator. He's gonna be good. And yes, all my exes, they come back. They come back because they always think the grass is greener on the other side. I play some hellified ass dominoes. Shit.
But my heart is not hard. It just, you can ask Armando, I've been like this all my life.
But you being pig-headed. Okay, you telling me one thing, then you mean another. Then when Armando talks to you, you change your mind. It seems like you don't know exactly what you want. And
I know what
when I ask you a direct question, what type of woman that you want, you say it doesn't matter. You don't know. I can tell you what type of man I want. It's no problem. I don't care. I will tell you what type of man that I want.
One, she got to have her own damn job. That's for one damn sure.
There's a lot of women that have their own job, and some women they make more than men.
And two, my heart is not closed. My heart is not hard. And I've been like this all. Like I said, I've been like this all my life. I kind of like, your actions speak more than. See, I can't explain it, but I know what I want. I see when I want something, I see it, I go get it. You see what I'm saying? Most people can't explain what they want, but they see what they want, they go get it. If you
I know exactly what I want out of a man, and I'm not taking no shorts. And that's what's the problem. People don't know what the hell they want in a relationship, and they not communicating to the other person what they want and see what they are they equally yoked. Because people trying to not be lonely. Some people trying not to be themselves. I myself, I like rock music. You will tell you can't tell by me I don't like rock music. I like rock music. I would like for a man to take me to a rock concert. I want to skydive. I want an adventurous man that want to skydive with me.
I love me some Bon Jovi too.
I like
you know that. You already know that.
and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
I like rock music.
I was
Metallica,
a huge
man.
Bon Jovi fan. I was a huge Bon Jovi fan. Shit. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
what I'm trying to get you to understand, the truth, if somebody asks you, okay, what kind of woman did you want? And you tell me, well, it doesn't matter what I want. I feel like that you have a closed eye and you don't know what you want. You're not being direct. And you have to be direct in this game to get
No,
your
I
right
don't.
partner.
No, I don't. Because guess what? I can date 4 or 5 different women, and they all might have different things that I want. You see what I'm saying? I can
So you
tell a
don't think
woman.
I'm foul?
Hold on. I can tell a woman what I'm looking for in a woman, right? Like you can tell a man what you want looking for in a man, and they will play to that, play you for that. You see what I'm saying? I do not want them to know what I want in a woman, for one.
Why
Because I
not?
want to see
So
one,
you want to play games?
it ain't playing game. I'm being honest. If
Why you not telling the person what you want?
one, if I tell them what I want or what I'm looking for, it costs too many males and females out here play games anyway. For one,
So you already coming into the game that they're gonna play games if they tell you what they want. Like I said, a person can't change their behaviors. If you tell a woman that I want this and stuff like that, and they try to pretend, then they behavior is gonna change. Nobody cannot change their behaviors. I can't change my behavior. I'm a creature by habit.
see, one, me and you are different. Everybody different.
Okay,
Sad to say that.
that's why you're gonna
That's,
be single. I'm sorry.
but yo, nah,
My
but
my
hold on.
DMs are fucking crazy. While I'm sitting here talking to you on the phone, I get over 100 damn I get 100 friend requests from Facebook all the damn time. I had to sit here and figure out who I want to be my friends or not, cause I'm almost at 5,000. You only can get 5,000 friends on Facebook. My Instagram is popping now.
For one,
I
me and
talk
Mondo,
to a whole bunch of damn people every single day. I talk to
see,
a whole bunch of damn men.
one, every man is not the same. Every female ain't not the same. Every female is not like you, Rashida. You see what I'm saying?
No, every female not like me. I'm just I'm an alien.
And,
I'm an alien.
see, because with me, I'm not gonna tell you what I want. Like I said, I can take 5. Even if I tell them what I want, I can take 5 of them. They might bring all 5 of them bring all the elements that I'm looking for, but that 6th one might be the one. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm trying to get you to understand the truth. You have to, like me, I accept myself for who I am. And I want the man to accept me for who I am. I don't need no man. I don't need no man for financial gain or anything like that. I want a man. That's a difference.
One, I can accept a woman for who she is, but 2, she got to accept me for who I am. That's what you don't
Okay,
understand.
that's fine, me too. But you have to sit down and figure out what you want in a woman, so you can go after that woman. So you won't be going through 5 different women and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on what you want in a person and stuff. Write it down. I had sat down with the Lord and wrote down every quality that I want in a man. I have it in my diary. And I
One,
prayed about it.
one. I pray every night. He already know what I want. I don't have to write it down. When time is right, when the time is right, he gonna send me one. See, one, you don't see. I don't want to. I don't want to be preaching up here. One, you rush him, do what you want to do, whatever. You're gonna wind up messing up. We're gonna wind up messing up, and
I
that
don't
what
rush. I
majority.
don't rush men. I let men take their time, but I tell a man straight up what I want. And if he don't make the cut, then why I'm wasting his time and why he wasting my time? I don't have them. I'm 45. I don't have that much time to waste.
But hold on, didn't you just say you pray and tell Lord what you want?
I prayed, I wrote it down, and I told the Lord what I want. And that prayer was an hour long. I prayed about it, and I got my prayer warrior, who was my auntie, and she prayed with me. We prayed about it, and she told me, Rashida, you just need to wait for the Lord to give you
And
this
that's all
man.
I'm doing. See, that's all. That's all I'm doing. See, that's why I say I don't have to describe what kind of woman I'm looking for, because the Lord already know what kind of woman I'm looking for. See what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
I'm just saying the truth that it just seems like that you are all over the place when I'm talking to you and stuff like that as a man, and as a woman, the way that I'm thinking is that I can't deal with a man who's all over the place because you don't know exactly what you want. And I want a man with direction and know what he wants so we can collide together and so we can be partners. When you go to a job, they already lined out the rules on what you can do at the job and all that type of stuff at a job. I'm the same way. I come with rules and instructions, just like a job will. They
So,
already lined out what you can do at the job, what to break the rules and all that type of stuff at a job. And you got to follow those rules. I want the same thing out of a man. I'm gonna sit down with him, tell him my rules and instructions. If he don't agree with those rules and instructions, he can go walk. I don't want to waste his time. I'm cruel by sitting up here wasting 5 months, 6 months with this damn man, and he don't even agree with everything that I want. I'm saving myself the heartbreak. I'm saving him the heartbreak. I'm gonna sit down with him, be real direct. Why not?
and then he come. See, he comes with some rules and regulations you got to follow.
But if it's not lining up, if I can't partner with this man, because like I said, okay, let's say for instance, what two company merge? Give me a company, two companies that merge together.
Verizon and Metro.
Okay, Verizon and Metro.
No, it was T-Mobile, Sprint, and,
I mean, I'm
and
sorry,
Metro.
T-Mobile and Metro.
Okay, T-Mobile and Sprint. When they sat down at the table, they had contracts and everything. They contract had to align with each other in order for them to do business, to do merging business together as partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
If one person did agree with one of the rules, the deal is off. Same with partnership in a marriage and with dating. Same thing.
But if you just start dating, you give a man or a man gives a woman rules and regulations on the first date, whatever.
Why not?
And
Why not? I'm trying not to waste this man's time. If I tell him I don't like for him to go out there and cheat and give his dick away, and he's out there doing, and he likes to do that, he need to sit down and tell me.
well,
I like
guess what?
monogamous relationship. You got to be monogamous.
But how many? It's a lot of relationships. They say, quote unquote, "Oh, I'm just gonna be with you," and the man and woman go out there and cheat.
Well, and that's when it comes down to as the thrill will be gone. I will find the red flags in their relationship, and I'm out of there because you lied.
Hmm.
You broke the contract. It just like when the companies fall apart, somebody broke a contract. That's why the company split up. Because somebody broke a rule. It's very easy, D. You try to make things harder than what it's supposed to be. It's
No, I'm not. I'm just being
it's
me.
point blank period. When
I'm
I
just
sit
being
down with a
me.
man, I expect for him not to cheat on me. I expect him to take me out on Fridays. I expect him to do to have sex with me on a regular basis. Why be with him if he can't do what I want? I'm gonna do what he wants.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. My ex fiance, he had to have sex 5 times a day.
But think about it.
He likes for me to masturbate in front of him. He got all that. He likes
Dang.
he likes for me to make him a nice hot meal, and I always made sure his meal was hot. He want me to make his plate. I made sure his plate was made.
Mm-mm.
But sometimes,
Cause he told me what he likes. He said he like home cooked meals. He don't like to go out to eat. But I told him I like to go out to eat, so he took me to Saltgrass for the first time because he know I like steak.
yeah, I like home cooked meal. I like going out every now and then. But I'm who I am, and
And he
I
gotta watch. He gotta watch in some damn clothes and stuff like that. And some nice smelling cologne so I can smell on him at nighttime. Yeah, yeah.
but how long did y'all go out for?
I've been knowing him since I was 19 years old. We got engaged and everything. And he's a poet. He leaves me poetry.
Hmm. But I look at it with me myself. I know what I want in a woman, but I'm just sitting back and waiting. Armando already know. I already told him what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back and waiting.
But
And
I'm just saying, D True, that you don't actually know what you want. You're not sitting down with yourself and trying to figure out what you want in a woman. And sometimes you be getting these women that end up seem like they using you or something's going on there. You're not saying anything. And sometimes you have to speak out loud of what's going on with you and stuff like that. Like me, I'm gonna tell you something. Tell everybody something. A random asked me a question on Saturday. What would happen if I started back trying to have sex? Right? I've been
Mm-hmm.
4 years. And I talked to Armando about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm scared. So what I'm gonna do to help myself so I won't be so scared and worried, I'm going to counseling and talk about it with a counselor. I don't want to be in a relationship with a man and I'm scared to have sex with him when it come
Yeah.
down to sex.
Yeah. Some guys you better be afraid of. You may not be able to handle them. You may not be able to handle them. Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
So I don't know. I might not handle the emotional part, or I don't know. I need to sit on somebody's couch and figure it out. I don't want to get into a relationship and be so emotional after I get through having sex with a guy, or be more clingy to the guy and scare the men off, whatever. But the truth, you really do need to sit down and somebody texting. Ugh. But some you have to sit down and you need to think because it seemed like to me that you had got terribly hurt and you are carrying on this hurtness inside of you. You might not sit here and admit it. I admit everything that happened to me. Yes, I was hurt and everything. This man almost took me out financially and everything and stuff. Yes, I was hurt. That's why I haven't had sex in 4 years. I was hurt. But now I'm
We
ready
all can.
to start. I'm ready to start dating again, but I want to date in the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to go to counseling for it so I can approach this differently. Because I am scared to have sex again.
well,
Mm.
one, yes, I've been hurt plenty of times, and I've talked to Armando. But the thing about me is, what really hurts me. Armando knows this. What really hurts me, what really bothers me, what really it makes me feel sadness. It's not the it's not getting back into dating, not being at the dating pool, the females or whatever. It's a child that I lost. You,
So you holding on to that.
it's a child I lost. See, one that been my first and only child. See, and I talk all the time about it, and then don't know it was a boy or girl. Didn't even get to hold it. You see what I'm saying? It eats at me, but at the same time, like, okay, I'm gonna move forward. See,
Yeah, you gotta keep living. You gotta
yeah,
keep living.
and that's what I've been doing. Coming on here, doing my show, going to work, walking, running. It keeps my mind occupied. You feel what I'm saying? It keeps my mind occupied. Cause if I don't keep my mind occupied by looking up stuff, write stuff down, or try to fix something, I would go crazy. Sometimes before we started the YouTube thing, sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning, if I didn't have to go work the next morning, I call them Mondo. Don't I usually call you at 4 o'clock in the
Mhm.
morning sometimes? Because I do not want people sit on feelings like this, losing something, and what you went through, Rashida, they don't talk about it. See what I'm saying? Look here, them professionals, yeah, them psychiatrists, the psychologists, yeah, we could talk to them all day long. Who think they got to go see a psychiatrist or psychologist because they hear our problems,
They
and sometimes
don't
they take them home.
they don't just sit there and let you talk. They give you like exercises to do so you can move past those feelings and all that type of stuff. They don't never sit down and tell you what to do or nothing like that. They just a listening ear that is biased. And they do make you do exercises. You know what I'm saying? Like when I lost my child,
Hmm.
I went to counseling about it. She made me write a letter to my dead baby. She made me put it on paper. I got the diary. She made me write a letter to my dead father. I couldn't let him go. She told me that I need to stop making his room out of a shrine. Cause that's what I was doing. I made his room out of a shrine.
Mhm.
See, and this, see, with me, that's why I work so much. That's why I work so much. I love working though. I love my
But
job.
I'm saying work is not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You still got to let these feelings that you are feeling out some type of way in order for you to move on. I moved on. I addressed the feelings. I prayed about it and everything. So yes, I'm ready to start back having a man in my life. I want to get married one day, but I have to tell him I come with rules and instructions.
Mhm.
He better be ready for
Mhm.
you then.
Cause I
He better be
am a good
ready.
woman. I like to be a homemaker and stuff like that. It's one kicker about me. I just don't want any damn kids. And I admit that to all the men that approach me. I have men want to fly me out to France and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they will pay for my room and stuff. They gentlemen. They just want me because I'm a talkative type person. I make them feel comfortable. I don't look at people as in, this, that. You know what I'm saying? I have an open heart. And if I didn't have an open heart, the truth, I won't be on this panel.
Yeah, I got an open heart. You know what I'm saying? It's open as it gonna get. You see what I'm saying? It's so open that even sometimes when I go downtown or whatever, I might do different things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you do when whenever we or whoever thinking that finally get in a relationship, that communication still got to be there.
But
Regardless
how are you communicating to me as a woman, and I'm not even trying to get with you, the truth. You sound like you confused. You sound like you don't know what you want. And
But
it's
they
confusing me.
cause see, you you didn't understand what I said. The person
Yep, I understand.
that
I'm hearing what you're
and
saying. I'm sitting here listening to you, but
see
you
that's
confusing me. You going back and forth, back and forth. You talking in circles. You're not getting to the
one.
point.
One, I did get to the point when I said I don't have to let a woman know what I want, expect of her, what kind of woman I want, cause the Lord already know what kind of woman I want.
Okay,
You see
why
what I'm
not?
saying?
Okay, you have to go back again on communication. So you don't want to communicate to her what you want and what you're expecting from her. You just go ahead and keep that a secret. So you're not going to communicate with her, but the Lord knows, but nobody know what the Lord knows because you're not telling her what you told the Lord.
You did see that's a problem in some relationship. Some female hear what they want to hear, not listen. Actually, listen with it.
What
I said, hold on. I said the Lord know what type of woman I want and that I'm looking for.
Sometimes you got to help the Lord out. Sometimes you can ask for a job, but you got to go out there and go look.
what she basically trying to say is, man, there are single women, because I'm streaming from multiple platforms. There are single women out there listening, and they are just, maybe they would like to know what type of woman that you're looking for, or what type of woman you want.
I know that, but the thing is, yeah, all the internet, all of that stuff, yeah, yeah, some of them might be crazy, just like some men might be crazy.
Everybody
No one's,
crazy. I'm crazy.
yeah, I know everybody crazy.
I'm crazy as fuck,
Some
and
crazy,
I'm not afraid to
some crazy,
admit it.
some crazy than more than others. But
There's a guy in the chat. I'm not going to mention his name. He talked to me a lot. He know I'm fucking crazy.
yeah, but the thing is, the warning signs is one. It's kind of like me. It's just like this weather down here in Georgia. You don't know what you're going to get. Like
D
this
Truth,
morning
you
rain.
talking circles. You talking circles, D Truth. You need to be
I
more
love talking
direct
in
with a
circles.
woman and what you want.
See, one
You
sometimes
talking
that's
circles.
how women got to be direct too with a man. They talk in circles. What you saying?
But I'm just saying though, you are I'm getting all these notifications. The truth is me as a woman, I don't like the circle talk. When I ask the man a question, and I do this to Armando all the time and stuff, and sometimes he have to pause and answer my question because I'm gonna ask you the question again. The truth, I asked you a question like twice. What do you want in a woman? It might be a nice woman that likes your picture, like your setup, and she might want to know what do you want so she can approach you, right? You know, I tell a man what I want and stuff. It's either for him to approach me or not to approach me or try to figure me out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you just can't keep that a secret. And don't think that every woman is crazy because I'm crazy. Armando is fucking crazy. He's stubborn as shit. He don't listen to me sometimes.
I already know he's stubborn,
Now, ain't
but
that right, Armando?
but do what I'm trying. This is what I'm saying.
He's stubborn as shit.
If 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 me and her start talking, whatever, and we chat, yeah, I would let her know what I want, but not the not we just meeting. If we start talking, we start vibing, whatever, then I would let her know what I'm looking for. You see what I'm saying? If
It
we
ain't
not
nothing
vibing,
wrong with a nice conversation. I told this man in the chat what exactly what I want. He know who he is, right? I talk to him all the time, right? He know who he knows.
Hey, brother,
He knows I'm fucking crazy.
brother. D True, let me ask you a question, okay? Because I'm seeing a couple of comments in the chat, and they pretty much believe you want a female that's kind of on the wild side.
No,
Not a wild. Hold up, not a wild woman, but a woman that's kind of straightforward and that will tell you what she wants. So let me rephrase the question. Okay, let me ask you the question in this way. All right, how can I put it? Let's say hypothetically now.
Mm-hmm.
Would this certain person that's on a panel with us, would that be your ideal type of woman?
Yes and no.
I'll go.
Yes and
I'll
no.
go first.
Yes and no.
Oh,
yes and yes and no. Yes and no.
I'll say this. I will say this. If I was single, it would definitely have to be a yes. It would definitely have to be a yes, because let me tell you something. There's nothing like a strong sister that knows what she wants, that doesn't bite her tongue, and knows how to treat a man. And if that man treats her right, you got a damn good woman. You got a damn good woman, and you do whatever the hell you got to do to hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about this sister right here. You know, that's why, I mean, man, when I first started hearing her talk on other panels, and then I started conversating with her on the back end, it amazes me that no one has put a ring on that finger. It really does. And I know there are some things that a brother would have to accept in order to be able to put a ring on that finger. A brother would have to accept, hey, she doesn't want to have kids. But some things are worth compromising for. Now, I know what happened with the miscarriage and everything. I know that hurt. I couldn't imagine that. I know that hurt. I know that hurt you. No one knows that better than me. So who's to say that the very female that God has planned for you may be a woman that can't bear children? So you can't be too picky. You can't be too picky, you know what I'm saying? Because that just might be the right woman for you, the one that can't bring children. And is that a requirement? Number one, is that a requirement? Does the female have to be able to, have kids with you? Is that a requirement?
One, like that, if she don't want no more kids, I'm okay with it. Cause I've been this long without no child. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, how you doing together?
What's good? D Truth, I love you. You my buddy. You my friend. Rashida was giving you straight facts, and I'm telling you, you had me spinning around in circles. I was almost like a crackhead begging to get on here to tell you. Now, I worked with counselors, like therapists and psychiatrists for years, and I'm not saying anything is wrong with you, but what I'm hearing, D Truth, and I'm gonna be very honest with you, is that because you have been hurt, you have this shield around you, and you don't recognize it, but we're picking it up, and it's not that we're trying to say, D Truth, get it together. You don't this, you don't that. That's not me. What I'm saying to you is you have such a shield around you that you can't even see over the wall of that shield. And that good woman that God has for you could have been in your face 5 to 6 different times, but because of that shield, that wall, that hurt, you probably have pushed away some good women. Me, I'm like Rashida. Um, if you treat me right and you're not argumentative, and I see that I can relax as a woman and follow you, you won't have a problem out of me. But if I see that you're a parked car and you're steadily saying, let's go, how are we going to go anywhere if the key is not in the ignition? You haven't cranked the engine over for us to go and put your foot on the gas. You sound like I want this, but I don't know what I want. I'm not going to do this, but I will do that. But my thing is this: when I was going to church really heavy, one of the things that I can appreciate about the pastor that I had was he made a conscious decision because he saw the confusion in the women at the church. We
Mm-hmm.
were wounded, we were broken, we were non-trusting, we had low self-esteem, we had all these issues going, and he was able to identify that just by, having conversations. So what he did was his wife took all the men for one full year. He took all the women for one full year.
Mm-hmm.
And what he taught us was on a man's perspective and how a man feels. I mean, he gave it to us straight. He didn't hold nothing back. His wife held nothing back. So by the 6 months, you had all these insecure women finding themselves, finding strength, finding understanding, getting to know what they can and cannot and what they should and should not accept. We have been hurt, we've been dogged out, we've been cheated on. You name it, things have happened to us as women, but yet and still we find a way to bounce back. So when men get hurt, from what I understood, is it's a different type of hurt. They're not gonna be like us. They're not gonna soften down or whatever. They're guards. When they put a guard up, they put up a strong guard, especially if
Mm-hmm.
they get betrayed. And that's one of the things that I think that we were missing as women once we were being taught. Because my pastor was a Rolling Stone. Like when I said Rolling Stone, I'm talking about that stone rolled hard until he got married. And so one of the things, when you date a woman, you have to, at all costs, even with men, at all costs, we all have to have an open line of communication, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. You have to tell a person what you're looking for, because for one, you say, I'm going to take a woman out and I'm going to plan it and we're going to go eat, and that's what it's going to be. I'm going to surprise her. Okay, say I think it's the most beautiful gesture in the world, but you never took the time to ask me. I'm allergic to seafood. I don't eat beef. I'm allergic to beef. Why? I don't know. So you take me to this really beautiful steakhouse where it's only steak. I gotta sit there and look at you all night, enjoy a steak, and all I can have is a salad. So that's a date gone wrong right there. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? So
Yes, it
that's where
does.
you get to know, like she said, I have tulips. I love tulips too, Rashida. I love them to pieces. I'll show tulips on my computer. Okay, he walked by every day. He see me with tulips. Okay, he knows he'll see like a Snickers on my desk or something. I'm not saying that it happened. I'm just saying you'll see me eating something like a Snickers or a Hershey's or something like that. Okay, she has tulips on her desk. She eats a lot of Snickers. Okay, I may not buy her the flowers, but what about if I'm interested in her? Say, I walk by your desk and I notice that you like Snickers. Here's some Snickers. That little gesture will make a woman turn around and say, oh, wow, daddy looked at me. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
shoot. Let me see
Mm-hmm.
what else I can put out there that he might notice. I may come in and dress a little cute for you. And you're like, oh, you did your hair good. Now I feel like I got your attention. Now I feel like you're paying attention to me. It may not be verbal, but you're paying attention, D True. You can't be so closed up. You got to open up. If you got hurt, you got to put that in the past. You got to sit down and pray and ask the Lord, you know what, whatever this hurt that I experience is none of my business. That's why I'm saying it like this. This hurt that I feel, this hurt that's been having me bound and captive for such a long time, that I want to mate, but I'm afraid because of this, and the third. And God may send you a woman that is barren, that all she is looking for is a good man that's going to love her, that's going to treat her right, that's going to do all the things. You mean, like with my husband, before I got married, I asked questions. And he was like, why are you asking so many? Because my pastor taught us that. I asked, like, so how does your family, you get into the regular time, how does and this is what women make mistake. Just because he looked good, got a nice car, got money, that don't mean nothing. So what I do is, like, what I did was, I was like, talking regular. I was like, so when your family get into it, what they do? This one guy, he said, oh, my dad grabbed my mama by the neck one day and he was laughing and I was laughing too. And I was like, in my head, nigga, you ain't seeing my ass no more, because I'll be damned if you grab me by my throat because you think
I
it's
know that's
funny.
right.
So the next guy, I asked him, I said, what does your parents do? Oh, they don't talk to each other. See, I don't like that. So I asked the next question, what does your parents do? Oh, well, my parents are not married anymore, but what they do is, when it comes to decisions about my well-being and the things that's going on in my life, they both come to a compromise and agreement. But I've never heard them argue. He's never put his hands on her. He's never did this. And this is the man that lights was going ding, 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 ding. That's the one that I wanted. And that's the one that I end up getting, because I took the time to ask the questions. I interview men without them knowing that they're interviewed. You know what I'm saying?
You have to. You have to.
And you got to do women the same way. Okay,
Mhm.
like for instance, so let's say you and I are together and you decide that you don't want to be with me anymore. What would you do? And if it's the right type of woman, she'd be like, well, first we got to figure out, before it gets that far, if we care about each other, what is going on? Where's the break? Where's the break of communication? What happened? What's going on? We got to figure this thing out. Now, if we can figure this out together and fix it, then I won't be that type. Maybe you're the type person that when you get mad, or you just want to be the type person, I need solitude. I don't want to talk to nobody. Leave me alone. So if you feel like that, my thought as a woman is going to be like, well, guess what? He don't want me. I'm about to move on. Your signals told me it was over. So when I moved on to the next person, you got mad and said I cheated. No, you did not communicate with me. And you told me that you needed solitude and you wouldn't call me for like a week or two at a time. I'm not about to deal with that. So I think you have to do more talking. D-Truth is what I'm saying in a nutshell. You have to do more talking. You have to talk to these women. Keep yourself a mental notebook, whoever named Sherry, Lisa, Denise, however many women it is. And the one that comes out with the most checks that you like and you can agree with, then that's the one you need to spend most of your attention with, and then continue to ask those questions, and then continue to get deep with the questioning. Even when you're going out to eat and you're dating, ask questions. Don't just sit there and be goo goo gaga, bubble eyes and all that. This is the time to get to know if this person is going to be in my life forever, or if this is going to be one of the people that I'm going to knock down and she's going to knock me down and I'm going to keep it moving. I mean, do you agree, Armando? I mean, am I making sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
So I
Definitely.
had to learn. I had to learn so much, and I was so grateful. And I went back and I told my pastor, "Thank you." We even had people on the verge of divorce at the church, and like one of the things that my pastor told me, and I try to tell all my female friends, look, if you ask your husband to take out the trash, he heard you the first time. He's not going to get up and do it when you want him to, but know before you go to bed, he's going to take that trash out. And if he forgets, just a gentle reminder, you know what? I guess you were tired and you forgot to take the trash out. Oh, shoot, my bad. Instead of, damn it, you didn't take the trash out. You bastard. You can't do that. That's not your child. That's not your child. Don't do that. Because I wanted to do a segment on talking to women about the way they talk to these men. If you're mad at him, find out where it went wrong, because most of the time it takes two for one person to get mad. You mad and he's mad. So there was a break somewhere where there was a lack of communication or understanding. And then I tell people, like when I counsel, sometimes I counsel married couples. When they call me, I say, you know what I want you to do? I said, I want you to stay in prayer. I want you to go buy 2 white sheets. And I said, I want you to lay one next to the other. I want you guys to read a scripture on forgiveness. and communication. And I said, and then I want you guys to go into prayer. You ain't got to scream, holler, over tongue speak and all that stuff and roll and drool and that. I said, just go into a real prayer, heart to heart with the Lord. And I said, and if you guys get up out of that prayer and you have different answers, go back down on that white blanket. That's what I call a threshing floor. Take all that to the threshing floor. And I said, then if you really had a communication with God and you're not trying to speak for God, when both of y'all get up, y'all gonna get the same answer, because God only gives one answer. He don't give you a separate answer from the next person. So that's what I recommend. And D-True, if you're having trouble with trusting women, I recommend that you get into some fasting and prayer and asking God to break off of whatever bondage or whatever hurt, whatever pain, whatever disappointment, all that stuff that you've been through. I advise that you get into God first. You could talk to Armando, but Armando can only tell you from his experience, but God can tell you from the depths of your soul, because he knows you better than anybody.
Absolutely.
And when you get up, because a lot of times when I get mad at people, I'll get mad at you, but you will not catch me staying mad at you long. Before one is because if I'm mad at you, I don't went to God and cried, and God said, okay, so what did you do? What did you do to cause that kind of response? Did you have to say that? And that's why that person answered you. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at how you responded to them, which caused them to sin against you. So you need to go back and apologize. You have to start praying, D-Truth. You're a good guy. I could tell you're a good guy. I could tell you're a sweetheart. I could tell that if you get the right woman, the love that will be expressed will be dynamite. But you have to open up your mouth, like Rashida said, and say, what do you want? I'm not one of those people that can read minds. I'll never know what you want. I don't know you like that. Even if I'm your partner, I don't know you like that. I can look at your face and tell that you're disturbed, but why? Did you have a bad day at work? Is it something that I did? I might have left a sock in the bathroom and you're pissed off, and I don't know that you picked up my sock grudgingly, and here you are slamming doors and talking about, oh, we can't be together over a sock. What if it fell out of my hand when I was taking it to the laundry and I forgot to go back because I was in a rush? You have to go to God and ask God to help you with your emotions, D-Truth. I'm your sister, and I'm going to be your sister, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Like you said, I tell it straight.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's some good advice.
What you think, Rashida? I need a woman's opinion, too.
Oh, this was basically I was playing this video as a reaction.
Huh? That's not her for real?
No, this was a throwback video.
Man, you had me thinking that was a real person.
Yeah, she's a real person,
You
but
know what I mean.
video,
You know what I mean.
yeah.
See, you got me sounding like a crackhead on a Sunday.
No, that's why it took me so. Hey, that's why it took me so long to drop the link. That's why it took me so long to drop the link. Yeah.
I owe you. You had me pouring out my guts, thinking she gonna
No,
back me up.
hey, this was something that need to be said, because he's gonna watch the playback. He's definitely gonna watch the playback.
See,
the playback in the morning.
I'm gonna hurt you, y'all. He done got free. He done got free counseling off me. I'm gonna have to send you the bill, Armando. I'm gonna have to send you the bill. Yeah, but really, D-Truth is the sweetest guy I know. I love how he, articulates and say certain things, but I definitely am concerned as his sister, his YouTube sister. He welcomed me, his chat with open arms, but I think he is confused, and I think he is scared, to be honest. I see fear. I see fear of rejection. I see him feeling like somebody's going to use him, and that's where you set your boundaries. You know what you're going to do. That's why you have to talk to the woman. And like you said, how you were open, like, look, I can't afford that right now. And if you get the right kind of woman, like me, if my husband don't have it, look, let me tell you something. One day my husband check was late and I had my money and we went out to eat. And I sat next to him, act like I was giving him a kiss, and I stuck the money in his hand, and then I sat back in my seat. and people smiled, and when a bill came, it looked like he paid. I would never let him look like he don't have anything. Never. Never. That's just me, so I'm kind of like her. I will do things for you to show my appreciation. I will do things and I'm not expecting any. And when you do something for somebody out of the kindness of your heart, people, don't be expected for them to do the same for you. And see, when we get into expectations, that's when we get, oh, he didn't buy me nothing, but I bought him something. Okay, if you're doing it because you care about this person, don't expect nothing back.
Exactly.
Just don't expect
Exactly.
it, because when you work on expectations, you mess yourself up right there. And I learned that too. I mean, I'm telling you, my pastor did such a dynamite job with us. I am forever grateful for him, because I was a whole different monster. I was a whole different monster. I was like the Tasmanian devil. Thank you, Latoya. Thank you so much. He gonna pay me a burger. I don't eat meat, Miss J. I don't eat meat.
She know that. She just being funny.
What about salad and fries?
Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to you.
Yes. You guys have such an amazing panel. I love coming over here because they always welcome me. Thank you for allowing me up. I was like, I'm not gonna ask no more. I felt like I was just begging. I feel like I was just bugging. Y'all didn't even know. But yeah, we're gonna work on D-Truth together. We have to pile up on them and beat them.
We're gonna do another panel Thursday night. If you can come over, we're gonna I'm gonna have a role and a couple of other people over here. We're gonna have a panel, and I would like for you to join us if you don't mind.
I might be a little late because I have a little toddler here, and you know how I be when you get ready to do stuff. They want to come, mommy, I need this, mommy, I need that. So I might be a little late like I was tonight. And I apologize for my tardiness, but I normally try to join because I love this channel. And you have your own YouTube channel, Armando Black?
Armando Black TV. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to remember that. If not, at the end of this, can you put in the chat so when I wake up in the morning, I could possibly click on it so I won't forget to subscribe to you.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that was a trick on the panel, because I was like, she laying it on his butt, boy. Come on, girl. She had her belt, she had her switch, man. She rolled her hair up and put her what you call them things that they put on their head?
The bobby
the bonnet.
pins.
She put the bobby
Yeah,
pins, the bonnet. She put on her muumuu, her house slippers, and she wore him out. That was an ass whooping. And D-Truth got to see what. Look, I'm about to clown now. D-Truth got to study. No, whoa. I'm like, nah, bro, let's not study now. Came out with the Superman on your chest, and she started peeling that S off your chest, bro. She peeled that sucker off. Now you just got a stain. Come on, D-Truth. Oh, but I want you to let everybody know that we're going to trying to nail down a actual time, because I know D-Truth tonight told me that he gets off at 9:30, which is like, ooh, you guys are in Atlanta, I'm in Cali. Was that 6:30 my time? So I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know if you're aware that I make personalized dominoes and stuff like that. And I'm going to be giving like a couple of travel size away, a couple of hats, and I think a couple of full-size dominoes away. And it's going to be between me, D-Truth, Miss April Showers, and another content creator, Renrock TV. So I need you to help me like nail him down to a time so that we can get this, because I don't want to prolong this giveaway. You know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and get this stuff done.
So this is going to be on your channel?
It's going to be on all of our chat. We're going to do it on all of our platforms. So we're going to, like, you know how you can get on, like I got on yours. And, you know, it's going to be on mine. It's going to be on his. It's going to be on Miss April Showers. So everybody that has subscribers on our channel, our subscribers are going to be the ones that's winning, but only one person can win. at a time. Like if one person on D Truth win, that same person can't win again. It has to be another person on D Truth's channel. If the person win on my channel, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to make sure that everybody gets a chance to win something.
Mhm.
And they're
Okay.
personalized dominoes. I don't have the logos. I'm trying to get the machine that will cut out the logos. But what if you have like a favorite basketball team or a favorite football team? You give me the colors when you win, and I can make the team colors for the dominoes and send them to you. But I asked that they pay for the shipping and handling because it's a little expensive. I can't do both giveaway and pay for the shipping and handling at the same time. That's all I'm asking. So it
Okay.
doesn't matter. Dominoes again. What they mean?
Hmm.
She
Who
said
is?
domino. She said I love
Oh, she
dominoes.
loved domino. Yeah, she said she loved
Yeah.
domino.
So I also make like the. I try to say it nicely because I don't want nobody to get you know hit with nothing with YouTube. I make those puff pass trays, the grinders, and the jar
Oh,
that you put.
oh, okay. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I try to be nice because you say it and they be like, "Oh, my channel got in trouble for her saying that," so that's why I just say puff fast. So I make a lot of little stuff. I'm starting off my little business. So if anybody want to buy anything, they can contact you or D Truth because D Truth can give you the information. So and somebody I make like not the kind that you can cook with, but I can make you your own personalized cutting boards that you can put up as a souvenir. I mean, I just make a lot of little stuff.
Hmm. Okay.
So
All right.
that's
All
just
right.
something I wanted to throw out. So once we lock D Truth in on a time, um, then we can get that giveaway going. It should be like a banner on his page that he shows. So please help me get him locked down. I wanted to do it tomorrow, but he says that he gets off at 9:30. So if you could keep reminding him, so we can go ahead and get this scheduled and get this giveaway out the way.
So 9 o'clock our time,
That's what he said because
Wednesday or
that's what he said.
tomorrow.
Well, I wanted to. He said he goes to work Wednesday. I mean, he does something Wednesday. I wasn't clear. I was just saying that I wanted to do it ASAP. Like if he could do it tomorrow after he gets off or before he goes to work, anything. It doesn't matter. I just want to get this giveaway done, get it done and over with, so I can get on to the next thing.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
already been dragged on for 2 weeks and nobody's talking. I'm like, wait a minute, everybody's asking me, and I'm like, look, I'm trying to get everybody together so we can get this thing done. Ain't no sense in telling everybody if we're not doing nothing about it. It'll make it seem like we're not following through. And when I put something together, I want it to come together. So everybody that's
Absolutely.
here tonight is more than welcome to join, even if you get on the panel with D Truth. I don't mind, but it was only designated. But if they get on D Truth's channel, they can have an opportunity to win. You get what I'm saying? So maybe next
Hmm.
time we could schedule something with you later on down the line where I could do a giveaway on your channel. But it's not causing you anything. It's just to give back to the subscribers and say thank you. You could be anywhere else, but you come to rock with us.
Hmm. Absolutely. Well, I'll definitely get with him on that. He when he got off of work, I know by the time he got home, he turned on in because he sounded kind of tired when I spoke to him last. So I try to help him, put content on here so he can get his monetization, get his watch
Yeah.
time hours up. So yeah.
Oh, that'll
So
do
I
good too.
yeah, so
Cause
so time to time from time I'll put like some content on here, like videos that we done last year, and I'll
well, you better let me know
yeah.
next time. Have me up here trying to be counselor of the damn week.
Okay.
Jay, I do have some black and gold dominoes. Not only that, I have a black and gold chessboard set with the pieces, like yeah, I make all that stuff. See, when people win, they say they colors, and I just make them and send them. See,
Hmm. Salute to you, Jonathan. Miss J. Salute to you. I'm glad you came through. It was an interesting conversation.
And you had me
Uh,
talking to a darn video. Lord, I owe
hey,
you.
listen,
We
this
gonna
is
fight.
something that we
No,
all
no,
needed to
we at
hear. I'm
war.
glad.
No, we at war. We at war now. We at war. You had me talking to a video. We at war. Put it on notice, y'all. Me and him are gonna be beefing from now on. I'm gonna be trolling you. I don't know how to troll, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna be petty and everything. hmm I need that interview, so I'm gonna really mess you up with that interview. Watch. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna
Okay.
get you back. Payback's a monkey. I'm gonna get you back, and I'm gonna schedule that. I want to schedule a fun facts about you interview next week. D Truth can also be on the panel with us.
Okay.
So,
That'll work.
he has my email address. So, tell him to give it to you so you can hit me up, and that way we can schedule a day to do the fun facts about you. I'm gonna get in your business too, just for that.
Okay. I'll be ready.
hmm Yeah, okay. Now you better ask D Truth. I ain't fair.
I was watching. I was running a stream y'all for him.
That's
That
okay.
yeah.
I'll get you
Yeah.
special. You getting a special dog me out. Watch it. You got a special one. Have me sit up here talking a damn video.
I'm gonna be ready. I promise you, I'm gonna
hmm
be ready.
I should put a clown hat on my video on my avatar for that. You got me. Okay. All right. It's war. It's war. Yeah, keep on laughing now. Okay.
You
Y'all
know
hear him
what?
laughing.
I should have put
Oh, he
in
got
the
you,
ticker.
Jonathan?
No,
Jonathan said you got him too.
what I'm gonna do next time is I'm gonna put throwback video across the screen. Cause see, I'm
Oh,
running
you
history.
think? You think? You got me
Yeah,
up here
but
paying
what I
Dr. Phil and shit.
no when I no, but we needed it. We needed to hear that for real. Though. That was some great advice. For
Yeah, but I feel like Dr. Phil. Oh, well, what happens is I just knew I was kicking down some. I said, why he ain't answering me back? Normally he be interrupting.
real. But I agree with Miss J. Miss J said she says together we appreciate your insight. You are much appreciated. Hey.
Thank you, Miss J, but still he got me. Good night, Latoya. We enjoyed you too. That's cold. Yeah, yeah. Throwback would be a good thing. That
Yeah.
would be a good gesture. Yeah, okay. All right, it's on there. Now I gotta go in there and start thinking about these questions. I'm gonna put you on the spot just for that. And
Okay.
but I'm gonna let you go because I feel like Bozo right now.
No, baby. I'm glad you came up and chopped it up with me for a minute. Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome. You're a cold piece of work. I think I'm gonna disappear off the internet for a few days.
Oh boy.
You is cold blooded. I'm just like, wow, she is roasting and toasting him. And let me get in. Let me get in. Okay. Throwback. Make sure throwback.
I'm gonna
This
make
is a
sure.
recording. This is a recording.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure that I
So
specify
when
that
was
this is a
this?
throw.
This was
This
like a year.
was yeah, this was last year around May. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. hmm
So no more updates on this. The conversation that they had. No more updates.
Yeah, it was an update. I was gonna play that one.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna play that one also. Yeah,
So
but
has
I
he
will
learned
make sure.
anything?
Yeah, yeah. He's opened up a lot since. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I take back everything I said. No, I'm just kidding.
It's still a progress though. It's still a progress, but
Yeah, as
but
long as
that
we
was
got
still
people
some
praying
much
in
needed
here.
advice though. That was still some
Yeah,
much needed advice that you get.
yeah, you got me with that open panel. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me come on up there. See? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So part 2, throwback. Part 2, video. Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday
Make
night, we're gonna run this back live, no
make sure.
pre-record.
This one here?
No, okay, I'm gonna play some of it, but I'm gonna hold an open panel, and we're gonna discuss this same topic, this exact same topic, part 2.
Well, you better put my advice in there before I choke you for having me to talk to a damn video.
I got you. I got you.
All right, everybody have a blessed night and have a blessed day tomorrow. And I pray that everything that you desire in your heart, that God will grant it for you. Good night.
Good night together. All right. All right. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video. Let's see, it's 2:32. I'm gonna play maybe like 15 minutes more of this video, and then I'm gonna end the live stream. I want to thank everyone for coming out, and enjoy the rest of the video. And once we conclude it, enjoy the rest of your night. And you know,
So it's not really a must. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a must. So, if, like I said, it's not a must. If she want to have some more kids, want to have me a child, okay. If not, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's it really doesn't matter because it been so long ago. Know what I'm saying? But although it do hurts, it doesn't matter because I don't got so used to not having one, having a child. You see what I'm saying? If that making a sense to you. And I got some other nieces, nephews, little cousins. Know what I'm saying? I look at it like this. Hey, they come over. Hey, feed them, sugar them up, send their butt back home. That's how I look at them. Be like a grandparent. You know how grandparents used to do you do Nina do what's the name? Do your do your little girl, sugar them up, send them back to your house, don't it?
Yeah.
So it's like I said, she don't have to have one. You know what I'm saying? She don't have
And
to
you
have
could
one.
you could accept that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now to the next point. When I went ahead of you and answered, that I think 100% absolutely Rashida would make a excellent wife. And what was your answer to that question?
I said, yeah, she would make a she would make an excellent.
Okay.
And I think about her would she make an excellent wife?
So go ahead.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
And then I'm gonna jump in. Go ahead.
hey, and I tell you one thing, he gonna be straightened up and flying right.
Yeah,
You heard?
he would definitely have to. I mean, we've already established that he would definitely have to come correct. So, with the question that she's been trying to ask you, and with the answer that she's been trying to get for the last, I guess I say for the last hour and a half, that y'all been going back and forth. So basically, when she asks you, what type of woman do you want? The type of woman that you want and the type of woman that would be right for you is a sister like the one that's on the panel with us right now. Is that so? That right there pretty much answers your question, Rashida.
But
A woman like you.
But think about she got to tone down a little bit. You see what I'm saying? One, she can't be toned up too much. You see what I'm saying? Kind of like
And that's another problem I have with me. I'm not toning down. You got to accept me the way that I am. I'm not toning down. I'm not submitting. I only submit to the Lord. I had a man like that.
That's
I
that.
don't
That's that
comment.
80. That's that 80-20 rule that I always speak on. D Truth. There's no such thing as a perfect woman. You have
I
to
know
take.
that. I know
She's
that.
gonna have some faults. That she's gonna
I,
have. And what you're saying. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. Slow down. Let me finish, please. What you're saying, that right there can be a plus if you look at the big picture. Okay, the 80-20 rule with her is in that 20%. You know what I'm saying? Could be the feistiness, but that can be a plus more so than a negative with most men, because I don't want no woman just to lay down and agree with everything I say and roll over and let me walk all over her. I'm going out tonight. Okay. I'll be back at 3 a.m. Okay. Get in there and cook me some dinner. Okay. Get in there and fix me a sandwich. Okay. Here, go do my laundry. Okay. I don't want no woman like that. I like the feistiness. I like the meanness. I like the challenge. That's what Rashida is. She's a challenge to most brothers. Random said it best. Saturday night. She would be the ultimate challenge. It takes a certain type of man to be able to deal with a strong, beautiful sister like Rashida.
yeah, I'm not saying I don't like a fighter and one that like a slave with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying tone it down just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Then
This is my
if
personality. This is my personality. This is what you want to get.
I know
I'm
that's
like
your
this with my
personality.
family. I'm like this with everybody, with my friends and family. They like me this way.
Yeah,
They
but
like it.
That's just like, okay, D Truth, what if she came to you and said, look, you need to quit being an Auburn fan. You need to be a A&M fan. You need to start repping the
hey, you
Texas
better,
A&M.
hey, hell no. That's the hell to the no. You already knew that. That's just like me saying, hey, that's just like me telling you, get rid of that black and red and go get some orange and blue, become a Florida fan.
Shit, man, please.
Okay, then. You better find another better example. You knew that. You knew that one. but you know what? I like the feistiness, but sometimes you gotta learn how to keep turning on, turning off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of feisty. Because you know how I am on my panels, and you know how I am with my football too, don't you? But I like the feisty of a woman, but I also like her to be kind of soft and cuddly. You know what I'm saying? When need to be.
I think she could be very soft and cuddly. Like I said, I think everything that you've named is in that 80 category. And for you, the feistiness may be in that 20 category. But that can also be a plus, especially in the bedroom. I made him think that.
Oh, yeah, that is a big plus. You know what I'm saying? But it's whoo. You made me think a lot. You know what I'm saying? You at least you broke it. You broke it down. You broke it down. You broke it down. You broke it down. But you know how I am though. You already know how I am. Yeah, don't really say that because I already talked to you about this. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's not fair.
I mean, I just feel like the sister. After all, I mean, we're going on 2 hours. I just feel like the sister needed an answer, and if I have to step in as your best friend, as your big bro, and drag it out of you, I will. I don't mind. And Sister Rashida, there's your answer right there.
But why do I have to take a whole hour to get this out of this man? And see, by 15 minutes of this, I would have been gone to another man. I would have been
But
gone.
Armando, she don't get my point though. She don't get it.
You're not explaining. I told you I'm a
Hold
woman. I'm an outspoken woman, and I'm very direct. So you have to be very direct with me to communicate with me. When,
on.
like I told my supervisor, I told her, I know that you're a fast woman. She like to do everything fast. I said, but with me, you have to be direct. You just can't sit there and tell me bake a cake. You gotta tell me what you put in the cake and all of the instructions to do with this damn cake. You ain't sit here and talk to me in circles on how to make this cake because I'm gonna get pissed off and I'm gonna leave. I'm saying, fuck this damn cake. You can make it on your damn own if you want to. I'm gonna leave. I like direct people. I like talking to people direct. When I talk to Miss Maggie, I'm gonna use you as an example, Miss Maggie. When I talked to Miss Maggie for 2 hours, she was very direct to me on how she is and how Dr. Maggie is. Right? She was very direct. Now I know why Dr. Maggie don't like to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? So I know. I just be courteous and talk to Miss Maggie. You know what I'm saying? So she's a very sweet woman. You know what I'm saying? I know her, I feel like I've been knowing her for years. She's like a sister now. You see what I'm saying? Now I know how to treat Miss Maggie because she was very direct with me.
One,
She didn't go and she didn't talk to me in circles. She didn't do anything to me. She was very open with an open, sweet heart that she has.
one, one, one. Way I wanted to say it, I could have said on this PG show. Armando already know that. See, when two, I like people to know who I am, but I love thinking about it, I love being single right now. And whenever the time comes that the woman comes along, guess what? It's gonna happen, gonna happen. If not, oh well. Guess what? Hey, it is what it is.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying, right? Because
But what
I'm
I'm
not,
just trying
I'm
to say,
not, I'm not, I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed to get in a relationship. I'm
no,
not
I'm not
pressed.
saying that you're pressed to get in this relationship. I'm just saying that your communication skills is not up to par in
Oh,
order for you to
you
get,
think so?
in order for you to get into a relationship with a woman, because you don't
Uh,
want to tell her what you want. You want to keep that a secret and stuff. You
That's
don't
not
want
keeping
to
that a
communicate
secret.
this, and then you
That is
talking
not
in
keeping that a
circles.
secret. That is not keeping that a secret.
Let me
If I
ask the
don't want
cat
to,
something.
look,
Was you confused in this conversation? Put the fire
but,
emoji up. Or were you
but
confused in this conversation? Put the fire emoji up.
because you direct with yours. Oh, I can be very direct and very frank if I want to be, if I really want to be. And if I'm really frank and really direct, guess what? I tell people how I really feel and what I really want. If I want to. Sometimes I do
I
not want to.
got a fire emoji for a
So
woman.
I just listen, brother. I just want to say this one thing, okay? Um, if you in order, okay, if you want something, you got to go after it. If you want something, you got to go after it. You can't sit back. It's like it's like the last drive of the Iron Bowl, okay? When you're playing prevent defense when you should be blitzing and shooting gaps and stunning. You know, it's like you can't, yeah, you gotta be aggressive. You want, because let me tell you something, if you're not a little bit, just a little bit more aggressive and go after what you want, then the next man will. And that could be a good sister, a potential good wife that you let slide and get by you and fall in the hands of the next man.
But at the same time, I'm playing damn advocate now. That might happen, but at the same time, the opposite might happen. You see what I'm saying? But I'm like this right here. One,
Wait a minute,
I am,
D-Truth.
I am,
Let me
I
adjust the
am.
chat right quick. Let me adjust the chat right quick. The fire emojis is, was you very confused in this conversation?
But the thing is, I am who I am. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, you're not going to, ain't nobody going to be able to change you. You see what I'm saying? Why would I want to change for somebody else and I'm not being my true self? Is that right in a relationship? You're not being your true self?
But if I sit down with you as a potential date and we just sitting up here talking and I asking you certain questions and you don't want to fucking answer them, I'm not gonna be interested in you anymore. I'm just gonna walk away and be like, okay. I'm not gonna sit here and entertain you anymore because I'm already bored.
But the thing about it, if you come in with that attitude, you don't say, then another one might be another one like, damn, I should have kept him. You see what I'm saying?
No, because I don't like boring ass conversation. That's why I don't watch Kwame Brown. I don't like boring ass men. I don't like boring shit. If I want to be bored, I might as well sit at home by myself and talk to the Lord.
Oh, so talking to the Lord is boring.
No, I'm just saying though.
Hold on. You just said.
I'm not saying talking to the Lord is boring. I'm just saying I'd rather sit at home and talk to the Lord by myself. Then talk to a man who talks in circles, who don't know what they want. I'm asking him certain questions. He don't want to answer them and everything. Oh, you owe me an answer, Armando. You do.
But thing about it, if I don't want to answer the question, so you're going to keep peppering me with questions because I don't want to answer your question. So you try to make me answer a question I don't want to answer.
Really interrogated you, I asked you 2 questions and you refused to answer for a whole.
That's my choice. That's my choice. That's my choice. So, in other words, that's my choice, right?
Yeah, that's your choice.
Okay, then.
If I don't look, but it's my choice to say, fuck this man. He don't want to open up to me. I'm gonna go to somewhere else.
Okay, then.
That right there is the communication element in it.
Yeah.
When it comes to women, once again, they are emotional creatures. They want a man that can communicate with them.
No, they don't. I'm gonna tell you why. When a man open up to some female, the female don't take into consider what the male is going through, and still go do what they want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Guess what? That is not the right woman for you.
And some will be married.
That is not the right woman for you. If you open up to her and she's acting like she don't give a damn and she's still doing what she want to do, that's not the right woman for you, brother. Then it's time to move on. But you will never know unless you open up to her and communicate with her.
Amanda, I'm just gonna put you out there. On your wife, what did you like about her? She opened up to you, right? And you opened up to her because you had an ideal that you wanted to be with her. Y'all was best friends. Mm-hmm. How did y'all become best friends? Y'all communicated. What did you want in a relationship and stuff? Y'all matched. Y'all got together. Y'all dated. Y'all had fun. Mm-hmm. Y'all got married. You still married today. And you still having fun conversations today. Right or wrong?
Yeah. When I put y'all on, when I muted my mic and stop my cam, we went and had a great conversation while y'all was still going at it. I mean, we just it's good conversation. What really attracted me to her was the conversation. We would, like I said, when we first met, we met at that collection agency, and she would give me a ride home. She would give me a ride home. We both lived. We worked in like in the up top part of Buckhead, and we both lived in Clayton County. That was like an hour drive at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. That's an hour commute
or more.
Yeah, or more. And in that long ride home, man, we had some great conversations. Great conversations. And that's what drew me to her. The conversations that we would have. That was, you know, that was number one with me. That's what got me, the conversation. You know, besides her looks, I thought she was sexy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was sexy as hell, with a sexy voice and beautiful eyes and beautiful skin. But the conversation is really what got me. You know, when she started sharing her dreams and goals, and I started sharing my dreams and goals. And then the rest is history. Yeah, hello, you there, Rashida?
Yeah, I'm still here. But
I'm talking to her. No, I'm talking to her. I want her to answer. I want her to say, you hold on, True. Okay, Rashida, did I answer that?
Yes.
Good enough for you?
But yeah, he was very direct.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't talk to me in circles and tell me I'm not going to answer that and this is what you do. I'm not going to do this over here. No, he was very friendly and he answered my question.
Yeah,
I wasn't bored.
But sometimes he well, don't put it this way.
Armando is a very great communicator. That's why I always jump on his panel. If he was a boring ass man, I won't be over here with Armando on his show every day.
My father was like that. My father was like that. He could sit and talk and have a conversation with you, have you laugh and have you smiling. My father, I was blessed with that. I got that from my dad.
Yeah. But I look at it about him. I can sit down and have a conversation with you. It depends what kind of conversation you want to have and how deep the conversation you want to get with it. Armando know this. See, I don't talk about my love life often. Do I?
I didn't ask you to talk about your love life. I asked you a direct question.
But I don't talk about it. I do not talk about it.
But see, the thing about it, bro, when you get in the hot seat.
Yeah, but think about it. But think about it. No reason I said that. No reason I said that. Knowing the people that watch your show, you see what I'm saying? I don't like to put too much information out there either.
Well, you're already out there. You're on YouTube.
I know that I'm already out there, but on my channel, it's not like Armando's channel. You see what I'm saying?
So if you want to be private on the Armando channel, why you on the channel?
Guess what? We're talking about something different. and another thing is that it doesn't matter if I'm on his channel or not. I might still be in the crosshair. So guess what? You feel what I'm talking about, Armando? Oh, he ain't even yeah.
I'm here, man.
You feel what I'm talking about?
I'm that black. So okay, brother, you take a shot. You like, damn, this nigga so black I can't even see him. Okay.
No, I wasn't.
All right, I love my dark skin. I love my dark skin, man.
No, you leaning back. That's why I didn't see you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
But but the thing is, I'm kind of private, but I'm not kind of private. If you get what I'm saying.
Why are you on YouTube?
Because I got a network.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So why you on the Armando show? Because a lot of stuff that Armando talk about, you can't be private.
One, I talk about private life. I'm not talking about on I can do this all day. And he know it. I can do it all day long.
Talking in circles. There you go, talking in circles.
Look at no,
I
I'm not talking
put my
to.
life
I'm
out there
not.
on a random show. I put my life on a Mondo show and stuff like that. I don't give a damn. I'm not saying no names. You don't know who the hell I'm talking about. And the thing
But
that happened to me 20 years ago.
but thing, what I'm saying is, I don't. I'm a private person. My personal is private. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
okay, we
say,
don't
say,
want to
that
talk
leave
about
that,
you.
leave it at that. Leave it at that. See, you asked too many question. One, when I said
Why
my
are
private
you
life
in
is
the hot
private,
seat? This is the hot seat.
why you
Yeah,
in the
this the
hot
hot
seat?
seat, brother.
Armando
Yeah,
put his
yeah.
life on out there.
But thing
See
is,
that?
one, if I say my private life is private, my life is private. I don't want to talk about stuff unless I want to talk about it. I don't have to answer that question. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, well then don't. Okay,
It's just
when we
like if
have these
somebody
type
gonna
of
try,
conversations,
and yeah,
why are you trying to put your input into it? Because
cause I can.
these are like
Cause
personal
I'm a,
questions.
cause
These
it,
are like personal questions that Armando have on his show.
cause I am a journalist. I can ask questions.
Oh,
I got my
okay,
opinion.
so
I got my
okay,
opinion,
so
just like
why,
everybody else got their opinion.
again, why are you on the show?
Did you hear what I just said? I am a
I'm just
journalist.
asking you a question. You talking in circles. You said you're a private person. You don't like to talk about your life. Why are you up here on Armando's panel?
You didn't hear my answer, did you? I'm a journalist because I want to.
Okay,
Just like everybody, because everybody else want to. That don't mean I had to come to become the focal point. That's not talking in circles.
but you
That's
made
straight.
yourself a
That's
focal
straight.
point.
See, because what I want people to know about me, I will let them know about me. That's my point of the whole situation is. If people don't like me, if people don't like me for what I give them or let them know about me and not let them know about me, guess what? Oh well, that's how I am. It's certain things I
But
let
I'm
people know
listening.
about me.
I'm asking the truth. I'm telling you, Armando has a show. Armando, when I talk to him privately, he will sit down and tell me the subject that he want to put on the show before he let anybody know. Right? He gives me that
He tell me
respect.
too. He tell me that
I
too.
would tell him, yay or nay, I don't want to talk about it. So,
Yeah,
so when I jump on this panel, I'm going to give his viewers a show, right?
Yeah.
If somebody in the chat asks me a question, I'm going to answer it because I'm in his hot seat. If I
but
feel like my life is private and stuff like that, I'm not going to jump on the panel when he talks about a subject.
the thing is, when I give you a
I'm just
direct
not going to
answer,
do it.
and see, when I give you a direct answer, that's not good enough for you. That's the thing. That's the
You
thing you don't
talking
see.
no, you talking circles. You're not
Hold on.
giving me for a whole.
I
I
did
asked
give
you
you a
a
direct
regular
answer.
question.
I did give you a
No, you did
direct
not. You
answer.
talked in circles. You said that you're
I,
not going to do this, and you talked in circles.
that's a
That you
direct.
talk in circles.
That was a direct
You a big
answer.
ass circle.
That's a
It's not
direct
going
answer.
anywhere.
That was a direct answer I gave you, but you didn't accept the direct answer. That's why I started doing all the other stuff I was doing. Cause if you ask me a question and I'll answer the question, you ask me the same question, don't matter how you twist or word it around, ask me it again, I'm gonna take you all around the world. That's how I am.
Okay, but that's okay. That's why I would not date you. I would get bored with you, and I would not. I would not entertain you anymore. I go to the next man who likes to talk and who answer my question directly.
But
You're
if a
not my
man asks,
type.
but if a man asks you a question directly and you come back with the same question in a different way, and he already answered the question the first time,
No, you didn't answer my question, the truth. The whole
yes, I
chat is saying
did.
that the question that I answered wasn't bad. If you don't want to answer the question or stuff like that, why be on the panel? Why sit here and entertain me? Why sit here for a whole hour and not answer the damn question?
Because I didn't want to.
Okay, that's fine. I'd rather for
So
you tell me you don't want to answer a damn question and
I've
then
been
sit
telling
here
you
and then
that when I
tell
was
me.
doing what I was doing.
Okay, D-Truth. D-Truth, I'm
Cause,
done. D-Truth, I'm done. I'm not gonna entertain this anymore. I'm done.
but I try to tell you when I answer a question, and it feel like you saying I'm going in a circle. When I answer
D-Truth,
a
I'm
question,
done.
it
D-Truth,
answered. It
D-Truth,
answered.
I'm done. D-Truth, I'm done. When I say I'm done, I'm done. I'm not gonna entertain this for no more
I'm
longer.
not playing with you. You don't want. I told you. See, you not got me in the house. I got you in the house. You just didn't know that. See, one, two, one. See, I asked you a question, didn't like the answer I was giving. That's the problem. You didn't like the answer I was giving you. Hey, Lily.
Yeah, sincere, I'm okay. I'm just done talking in circles. No, sincere, I'm not letting it get to me. It's just that I don't. It's just making my head hurt. It really truly is.
So guess what? That's why I said what I said.
Oh, I'm laughing, sincere. I'm laughing. It's just making my head hurt. It just, there is no point. You know what I'm saying? No point. No point.
I called him. That's an
What's going on, Juco?